Do you think you're ready, or?
Yep.
I'm ready.
No.
Ready
Go.
as all over being. It's just, uh,
We can go.
All right. So you wake up at Lionel and Lionel's.
Yep.
It's a slightly cloudy day, but doesn't it's not raining or anything.
Hmm.
No weird dreams.
This is.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. There's a new mechanic that I dreamed up, and it's for when you search the bodies, and I have nothing planned to be on them. I haven't got it all
Okay.
worked out yet, but I'm on occasion you're going to find like a clue scroll on a body or whatever you decide to be searching.
All right.
And this would probably be a set of like somewhere between 2 and 15 clues that would guide you towards, you know, the next treasure or whatever next adventure that you're going to find. So I wrote the table and I'm just sitting here going, now I have to invent clues. And then, like I said, I started writing my steampunk work in progress, so I just never got back to the clues. The
a
good,
Oh,
steampunk
okay.
story.
yeah,
Cool.
the good news is you can still find a heck of a lot of stuff. I found it amusing. There was oh my god, a Viva the Dirt League episode where like the girl's job is to kill 10 rats, and like she kills a rat and she finds like an emperor's throne inside of it, and you know the crap video games do, and I'm like, this should be a mechanic in the game, damn it.
Oh,
So yeah,
finding the absurd inside the body.
and also things that have no business there, like you kill a rat. There's another one they did, this we killed these pigs, and this one doesn't have a heart, but it has a jewel in it. I don't understand. I guess pigs don't need hearts. Yes, they do. But anyways,
Ah,
my little side thing. It's a project that I'm working on. But if you want to play with it this time, you'll get a whole bunch of weird crap. You wake up in the morning. Gundark's there. You both are there. Your pets are
It's
there.
gone dark awake, or
Gundark is awake. He doesn't sleep a whole lot, so
ah.
why are we saying that? He was he was asleep last time.
yeah, I guess he drank more.
No, I
Oh,
guess
anyways.
that's as good an
Oh,
explanation as any.
and
I
also, you
think.
guys had that dream that woke you up, so
Yep.
Oh, true.
That shared dream. Oh, something
so
about an item falling into our hands.
you're probably waking up thinking, "Thank God I could sleep all last night."
Yeah. Probably the best sleep I've had in a while. This
You hear
Lionel place. It ain't bad. Sorry, go on.
you hear a knock at the door.
It's open. Who is it?
The door opens with Lionel and Lionel. They put a tray down with a spot of tea, some crumpets and a little bit of jam.
Ah, thank you.
Breakfast here in the room. That's good service. Much appreciated.
Wow, we like to make sure our guests are looked after.
Oh, that's very much appreciate that, Lionel. Well,
Checkout
mind
times
if
at
we
10.
had?
Checkout times at 10.
Mm, all right. Well, I guess that means we better eat up and then prepare to head out, huh?
Indeed.
We'll see how, I think I'll see how these crumpets are. They look yummy. We'll have to save some for Gundark and the others.
Oh, Gundark's helping himself.
Gundark's yeah, Gundark's already awake.
Make no
Oh, that's
mistake.
right.
How many crumpets are there?
That is a good
Exactly.
question.
6.
Oh.
6. Okay, so we'll just split 2 for each person. You would, or at least try to. I feel like Gundark's gonna try and grab more.
You always should.
Oh, you know it.
But
I just, I just grab two and just like scoot them over to myself quickly and kind of
Yep.
just stare at Gundark like.
I do
give
this.
give us a growl while you do it. Come on.
I just like make the I'm watching you sign.
Get out your water bottle.
Yeah. And then I guess Tarkirion would reach out for one, and then Scales would just snake bite one of them too quick.
Do
just
snakes
bite one
do
of-
snakes eat that?
I don't know. I just want something to feed
I mean, I
Scales
know
before
some
we go.
carnivores do also eat like vegetables and everything like that.
Oh yeah. I'm not going to disallow it. I'm like, I've never considered that before.
Yeah.
Well,
It works in my opinion. It works in my book.
Scales is unique anyway. We can just go with that.
Hmm.
He's no ordinary snake.
But yeah, you are going to have to do something for Pinnacle. And as you recall, you have another mouth to feed.
Yeah, a little mouse.
A little mouse. So it's just the crumpets and tea.
Yes. Yes,
we have-
Lionel and Lionel don't keep rabbits around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do we have like the rations, right?
Yes,
Okay.
your backpack is fully stocked with bits of dried hunky meat and, hardtack.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll probably just give some of that to the mouse and.
Yep.
And I guess I could. I don't know if Pinnacle would like that. I could try and give some to Pinnacle, but I think it would be best to just let them outside. Let him outside.
Yeah, I don't. Well, an eagle would eat that as a snack, Falcon.
Falcon.
Falcon would eat that as a snack, but
Yeah.
All right.
Pinnacle catches.
Catches another little rodent.
Yeah, it's going to be a rodent now because just in my head, I was imagining items that a falcon might grab, and I realized, oh yeah, they eat snakes. I'm like, ooh, that might be for some bad juju in the room.
Yeah.
Oh geez, so first it's Stormbind and now it's Scales. Jeez. Pinnacle just gonna catch a break, huh?
Pinnacle's not
Well,
bad. It's just he's a falcon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
he's gonna eat snakes. I was just thinking he was gonna bring back the snake, and I think that's what Moth was thinking. and then Scales is just gonna be staring at him as he's eating the snake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are a
That was my first thought, and then
individual.
now I'm kind of wishing I'd played that one out. But
Your pet is a sick individual.
Yes.
I think Scales would know Pinnacle's name by now. But they're not that dumb.
Like,
Yeah,
do they know their names?
Yeah,
Okay.
like
We deem
think of them as
sex.
like 7-year-olds.
Sure.
Okay.
So
Actually works very well.
you don't want to start a conversation with them because Pinnacle's gonna be, and I soared over the land, and there were clouds, and I was soaring over the land, and it was really cool, and then I saw some more land, and then there was some trees.
You sound like the freaking whale from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh,
Hello,
shoot.
road! I'm gonna call this thing in the sky! I'm gonna call this wind!
Actually,
There you go.
I was inspired by a comedian I once heard about. What if we got letters home from Doggy Day Camp? When you send them away, and
Yeah.
and we ran and we peed and we ran and we peed. I was trying to do that, but yeah, the whale from Hitchhiker's Guide works as well.
Sure.
That was just what popped into my
Oh, as long as something pops in your head, I'm not worried about it. But like I said, in my head, it was we ran and we peed. But yeah, the whale works too.
There you go.
Okay, so the bill's been settled for you.
Yes.
Thanks for the breakfast. Let's see how much did we have to pay for this?
No, the shopkeeper gave you a chit.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so
Yeah, gave us the money. Probably feels bad that we're gonna have to go after the warlock or whatever is in the other place,
Darkhaven.
Darkhaven.
Haven.
There's there's a mechanic. There's another mechanic. I'm interrupting here. The higher level you get, the more famous you are.
Reputation, huh?
Your reputation, except it's not really a hard and fast thing. So like
Okay.
your problem is you keep finding new places. So like you're not really that high of a level that people have heard of you all over the land. You know,
Right.
no marching up to the manager saying, "Do you know who I am?" But at the same token, people might have heard of Tarkirian and Tenacity.
You might have heard of our exploits.
Yes.
Get behind that.
But like I said, I'm not really sure how to use or how to set it up yet. So feel free to try. While
Oh,
except in the French town, I'm trying to decide whether they've forgotten about you yet.
oh yeah. We'd best avoid that place for now, anyway.
Or,
Unless we want to deal with a bunch of angry townsfolk.
or you could try something crazy.
Oh yeah,
Bring
the
it.
French town was the one where that guy was murdered, right?
That you thought that he was murdered.
Yeah.
But the two brothers had merged, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the girlfriend, fiance, whatever you want to call her, she disappeared. But I mean, if you guys wanted to make a mannequin and pull her back into town on the back of a cart saying, "We got her," and
Let's burn her.
I'm
Burn the witch.
I'm willing to let you try. I don't know how I'm going to adjudicate that one yet, but
Well, right
Good
now
luck.
we have other matters to attend to.
yes.
We're gonna go to Darkhaven and see the warlock. We're off to see the warlock. Whatever warlock from Darkhaven.
Alright.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
that's
what
the
do you-
wonderful- I don't know. I
What's
remember
having your
you like described the people with Darkhaven like as
Liches?
Lovecraftian terms. I remember that.
Oh.
They're weird. Like, how are they weird? They're just weird.
Alright. There's a lot.
What were you gonna say, Moth?
Oh, nothing. I was just kind of
Okay.
chomping my lips, trying to figure trying to figure out what you guys are doing because you're hanging out in the hotel room.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I think we just
the
the
inn
lobby?
room.
The inn
Okay,
room. That's
So
right.
go to the elevator and hit L.
Yeah. This rickety old.
No, actually,
old lift.
it's LL
Oh yeah.
for Lionel and Lionel.
You know what? Sure. Or LLL, Lionel and Lionel lobby.
Yeah, Lionel and Lionel's lobby. Let's have some Lionel and Lionel's lemonade.
Lionel and Lionel lobby. At the Lionel and Lionel inn. Alright, are we gonna go check out now?
Yeah.
Okay. It's painless. Lionel said, "Thank you. Come again."
We'll be sure to. The crumpets were good.
So you walk out,
Okay.
and Darkhaven is roughly to the west.
Hmm.
I guess it would kind of be southwest, but
I'm guessing the ladybug or
Oh, here it
DPS
is.
went back to the
yeah,
Smurf things. Lurks
Oh, the
or
lerps.
lurps.
Yeah.
yeah. You don't
Our
see the
BPS.
ladybug, so
Okay.
Yeah, because the ladybug was just gonna guide us to the shopkeeper in Honeyhaven.
yeah.
So Darkhaven is southwest, so we're getting close to the Doom range now, are we?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Depending on how today goes, you might actually get into it, but
Oh.
yeah, this is why I'm saying it. This session could be really,
Oh.
really crucial.
Okay, so Darkhaven is right there. It's that triangle in the middle. Okay.
Is the
So, yeah.
map on the on roll 20 there? Because I don't see anything.
Yeah,
I have
no,
it saved here.
yeah, no. I sent it to you. I was planning on updating it, except I was busy arguing in my head where things went, so I never got to it.
Oh, okay.
And
So you
it was far more fun
Okay.
to be playing with British soldiers in colonial Egypt coming up against clockwork spiders. So,
All right.
does that sound fun? Does that sound fun?
But having played Skyrim and seeing the Dwemer technology there, that's all I can think about. Alright, so we're heading out to Darkhaven.
Yes. It should only be like an hour's walk at most. And you're about halfway there. And let's roll perception, which I'm going to make your intelligence.
So we have it has to be less than, right?
Yes.
Equal or less than or equal to, I guess. Intelligence is 16.
Okay. I got 3 and my intelligence is 9. So
Oof, not bad. Let's see if I can also get it. Whoop. Oh no, I gotta put a space in there, don't I? Alright, I got it.
So, just off the path, you can hear something rustling about. The bushes are decently high. Again, let's call them waist height for tenacity.
Okay.
Okay.
So they're about head height for Tarkirian, huh?
And for Gundark.
Oh yes.
who's
But-
there?
Yeah.
Hey, who's there?
No mushrooms are here.
Nice. Mushrooms. Looking for something to eat.
Mushrooms?
Who's
A,
there?
a goblin pokes his face out and says, "Squee, look all over. No mushrooms here."
Oh, hi, Squee.
Squee, my boy.
Did you get here? How did you get here?
Squee, look for mushrooms.
Oh,
Not find any, so Squee, keep looking.
my.
All right. What kind of mushrooms are you looking for? Any
Innkeeper,
particular ones?
innkeeper asked for brown.
Ah.
Brown mushrooms.
Tell me to taste before bringing them home.
Oh, that's a little bit dangerous, but I'm sure you're being safe there, not having too much of them, right?
Squee not sure. Squee not sure. Squee not find any.
Ah.
Would you like? What do you think, Tanessa? You think we should want to help Squee get some
Well-
mushrooms?
Well, do you smart person talking to Darkirian, do you know where mushrooms thrive? I would know, but I think Tenacity wouldn't know.
I'm debating because, like, you're a barbarian. If anything, you'd have a
Oh,
decent
true.
chance.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's
Because
also true.
I would know some scavenging things.
Yeah,
You know a thing or two about like foraging or
yeah. And
finding some
true.
food-
normally-
finding some food in a pinch.
Normally, I'd give the skill set advantage more to Tarkirian, but like I said, in this case, I think you're the best qualified.
I can agree.
Have you looked around tree stumps, or have you looked in the shade?
Squee
I know a
still,
lot of
Squee still in the shade.
well,
So you're searching.
that's true. That's true.
Do the trees around here do they tend to grow in the areas with such foliage around here? Or is there a certain terrain that we need to be looking for?
Yeah, are we in a forest? I forgot if we were in a forest. Are we
Is
still
this
in
a
a forest?
forested area?
let's call it typical fantasy terrain where you're on a well-beaten path with like that little grassy area and then forest on the outside of it.
Okay,
Okay,
so there is
It's
a
like
little bit of that.
s- stereotypical fantasy crap.
sure.
Okay,
I
so
think our best, if I were to, if I were to pitch an idea here, I'm thinking maybe finding some in the wetlands or somewhere nearby would also be helpful.
Tenacity,
I,
Squee is staring at you kind of funny.
is there something on my face?
No, but Squee wonder why you come by yesterday and now back today.
Wait, someone, you're
Did you
s-
see me yesterday?
you're saying someone came by yesterday that looked like Tenacity? What would they
Yes,
do?
a man like him. Um, a woman? Um, Squee know it looked like you.
What?
What did what did Tenacity, quote unquote, do when she passed by? And did they do anything?
Squee come out to
What
say,
was?
well, ask your question.
Sorry.
Maybe I can address both at once. So
What was she wearing? What was I wearing at the time?
Squee says, looked like you, except wearing more fancy clothes than you.
Fancy clothes?
Squee come out to say hi, but she called Squee names and just ignore Squee.
Oh dear. Well, that wasn't me. I believe that was someone related to me.
Another one of your siblings, maybe?
I will believe so.
Uh, yeah. So you had anyone in your clan who preferred the higher end of life? From what Squee is telling us? I'm trying to remember who Tenacity's other siblings were actually. I
Oh,
know we dealt with
I
one of
don't
them.
think we've established names yet.
no, we haven't. And you're not going to run into her today, so you and I have like a week or two or whatever it takes to discuss another name.
Okay,
So
I was just gonna say a name right now, but I want you to have some creative input there too. So
if you got an idea, I am all for it. But like I said, it's not going to happen this week. You're just
we
getting.
just call her Vanity.
I like that. Okay,
Vanity is perfect. It's like the perfect name for someone like this. I'm all for it. Vanity.
vanity. So
I'll make a note here too.
Ah, yes, this was my sister Vanity. That was not her real birth name, but everyone calls her that. Did you see where she went?
Which way was she headed?
Yeah, which way was she headed, Squee?
Squee points roughly south. She turn at the fireplace and go that way, pointing to the mountains that you're starting to see off in the distance.
Oh, all right. So it's a little bit out of our way. But I
No,
suppose we can
the the
Close.
dark
It's not too far off from where we're headed, are
yeah
we?
Darkhaven is like on your way. You just make a slight detour. It's not like a day or two.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Hmm.
So I guess we will keep that in mind, but I suppose we should stay on track
Yeah.
with this mission we have right now.
Well, at least
Thank you for the information, Squee.
if we come across any mushrooms on the way, we'll be sure to hold on to them for you. Unless you wanted to come with us.
Are you going to mountains?
A town close to them, actually. We're headed to Darkhaven.
Oh, okay. Squee not mind Darkhaven, but the mountains where the kobolds and orcs are. They're the ones that
Okay.
kill Squee's village. Because,
Ooh.
Ooh.
you can't have any sort of fantasy campaign without killing a village. But
Isn't that true? Just stick with us, Squee. We'll be sure to keep you alive and well.
then Squee come.
Uh,
Mushrooms boring.
All
Well.
right. I guess with that's been established then. Maybe we'll see some mushrooms along the way though. We
Oh.
will keep an eye out for you. We will serve as some extra eyes for you as well.
More hands on deck, the better.
Just so you know, in his mind, he's only agreed to come as far as Darkwood. Or
Yeah.
Darkhaven, yeah.
Sure.
I think
Sure.
that's
We're
understandable
gonna
anyway.
be with at Darkhaven, and
That's where we need to go anyway, so that's fine.
that's what I was thinking too.
Where were we? So, who's that Dickens is blowing up my phone about nonsense?
Oh man, that's all too honest a reaction.
God has to answer his phone. It's Squee on the phone and wondering why.
Oh, it's
Wondering what his motive is.
it's like one of Squee's other brothers. It's like, hey, DM, do you know what happened to Squee? This is Squee, by the way.
You need to sound more dumb and goblin-y. Squee's not much smarter than your pets. That's all I'm saying.
Oh dear.
A little
This
smarter.
Big,
He beat them in a game of chess. Because
big man.
he would beat them physically.
Big man in sky. Do you know where Squee is? This is Squee. Where is Squee? I don't know. I know because there are like 3 Squees in this campaign, right?
More than that, but
Oh, they're all the same Squee. All right.
Yeah, because remember we had Squee, and then we had his brother Squee, and then we had his sister Squee.
Yeah,
goblins
that's right.
goblins aren't
that
that
was-
smart, so you have to think of it. It's like kind of their last name.
Sure.
Okay.
So they're all of the Squee clan, and it's the difference in how they pronounce it. Squee and Squee are 2 different people.
Okay. Well, that
It's all
that's
indeed-
so clear. Very clear.
You're not 100% whether this is a Squee that you were originally talking to or one of his brothers, but
Oh.
Well.
We'll treat we'll treat him as our Squee all the same.
Well, wasn't Squee the one we actually asked to Was it just Squee that was doing the errands for the innkeeper, or did his brothers and everything come along as well?
no, you set
Oh.
it up for everybody. So, because
Ah,
that way,
okay. So it
that way
could be
you,
the other
Yeah,
way.
we set that up for Squee and the other Squees.
yeah.
Okay, because I can remember if it was just Squee or if it was also Squee and Scrooge and Squee.
Oh,
As
this
well.
is gonna be fun. I kind of hope we run into the other Squees again soon, but this won't work for now. Shall we continue on to Darkhaven with Squee?
Yes.
Yes. All right.
So you join arms and sing "We're off to see the wizard." No,
We're off to see the warlock.
Is it the Goblin Kebab or is it the Goblin Eternal?
If only my sister were dead.
I wish my sister
As the
was
warlock to kill
here.
your sister.
I wonder if I can work that in. The goblin takes. Sorry, the warlock, Roddy the body, takes out his mask and he's actually one of your sisters.
That'd be a. Tenacity, you're related to this thing?
Nah, that reveal is like in every cartoon in Star Wars ever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I am your father.
I am your sister. Excuse me. I'm your sister.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
I am your brother's cousin's former roommate.
That's Spaceballs, isn't
Yep.
Yeah.
it?
So what does that make us? Absolutely nothing. Anyways.
Oh,
So
you,
we're going to Darkhaven.
yes,
Any other happenstances on the way to Darkhaven?
I can make one up, but you probably don't want it.
I'll take your word for that.
Okay. 15 blue dragons fly down.
Uh-oh.
Let me look at the stat block. Oh, the stat block is you're screwed, you're screwed, you're screwed, you're screwed.
Someone casts Dragon's Descent for 6 mana. Thanks.
So you walk into a. No, you don't walk into. You walk by a sign that says, "Welcome to Darkhaven." It's not very well lettered. The wood is old. You notice that whereas it's kind of cloudy that before, now it seems definitely unnaturally dark.
Oh,
Well, I guess that's why they call it Darkhaven then.
Mhm.
Seems
it really
appropriate.
lives up to its
Good.
name.
Good naming there.
Wait, what?
And just inside the gate, you see
You still have visibility here?
your visibility is fine.
Okay.
There is enough sunlight, but you kind of get the impression you don't want to be here after dark.
Yeah. We should
There's
probably.
There's an old man in rags just inside the gate. With his fingers, he beckons you over.
Oh,
His little bony fingers.
Yes, sir.
hello there.
The well of eyes has spoken. It hungers for souls. Will you answer when the dark spirit comes riding through town?
Is that a riddle?
Spirit.
Yes. Every night the dark spirit comes through town and takes those who are unprepared to the well of eyes.
Well of eyes. What happens at the Well of Eyes?
You become one.
One with
Spirits?
something, or
One with the well of eyes.
one with the
Oh.
well of eyes? I see. I see.
Like,
And is there any way we can? How would we prepare for the dark spirit? Well, for when the dark spirit comes?
There's 3 ways. One is to simply accept your fate and he'll be along. Or she. To be honest, it's hard to tell underneath that cloak.
oh,
The second way is to try to fight it. But no one's been successful so far. And thirdly, you can simply make sure not to come any further into Darkhaven.
oh,
Into further right
so-
now, or just further at night?
or be
At night, my beautiful creature, it would be a shame for you to become one with the wall of eyes, although your eyes would stand out as they are very pretty. Then he turns to you, Tarkarian, and your eyes, so intelligent, they would make a wonderful addition.
Alrighty. Well,
Then he looks at Gundark, and your eyes are shifty, all the better to make people fear what lies in the well of eyes.
I don't know whether to be intrigued or frightened out of my mind.
what is in the
Well-
well of eyes?
Well, eyes.
Sorry.
Anything beyond the eyes, or just the eyes?
The eyes of everyone who's looked in.
No one's ever come back, so I'm afraid I cannot answer that.
All right, that is fair. That is fair.
Well,
Are we
definitely-
still safe to wander around Darkhaven during the day, or is it just at night?
Oh, yes, during the day it's perfectly normal. But at night, just don't let the sun set on you in my town.
All right, I guess that's
Nice, I'll
fair.
heed.
Thank you for the warning. Well,
I-
we will keep that in mind. Perhaps
Yeah.
we can.
We better get inside and find this warlock.
No,
Yes.
blacksmith.
Oh,
Blacksmith.
blacksmith. What was I calling it?
Could
And
you could you perhaps guide us to the blacksmiths here in town?
oh,
We have business with him.
just down the road a ways. And he like gestures in the most vaguest manner possible.
Thank you. Do
Well,
the streets have names here? Is there a particular street that he is on?
Main Street.
Main Street it is. I appreciate
Laziest DM move of all time.
it. Sure. At least every town's gotta have a Main Street.
Yeah, not that lazy. All right. Well, I
You
guess
see-
we shall.
You see, there's 3 shops that are like immediately visible. And for whatever comically funny reason, nobody's decided to put up any signposts over them.
All right. Well,
The
I suppose there are windows, right?
There's open doors, and like the shop owners are standing outside. They seem to be having a conversation, but they notice you and they go quiet.
Oh, hello there.
What do the shopkeepers look like?
Creepy.
Just creepy.
They're
Creepy.
I mean,
They-
are they all male? Are
They're-
there some
they're-
female?
Let's have some variety in there. One female, one male, and one that you're not sure of.
All right.
Thanks.
That's
But in the order of the female first, the not sure second, and then the male third.
Okay.
all right.
Or did I fuck that up? No, I did. I got that right. No, I got that right. I got that right.
All right. Hello. Do any of you happen to be the blacksmith?
Which one are you talking to? Because they're
All
relatively
of them.
the
We're
first.
addressing all of
the-
them.
The woman runs up to you. Oh, adventurer! My spirits have run amok. Help me bind them to my eternal servitude. The second one, the indeterminate one with the rags, comes up to you and says, help me murder my family, adventurers. No one would ever suspect you. And the third one comes up. The male that was furthest away says, I am, what the hell's his name again? Blanda the blacksmith.
Landa, blacksmith.
All right. Well, Vlada, we have something for you here. Just
We-
give him the package, or
Well, who has it?
I think
how
I'm the
did
one.
you?
I,
No, I probably have it because I'm the stronger one, so I probably
okay.
have my bag. So-
Since you don't know, Gundark
Yeah.
sheepishly pulls it out of his bag.
You know what?
I thought I was the one holding it. Did
I
you
can't
pull
even-
that out of my bag last night?
I can't even be surprised anymore. Alright.
Not
Thank you
last
for
night.
holding on to it.
Not last night. I got up pretty early.
Oh, he
Well.
better.
Anyway. Here. Give it to him.
He opens it up and there's a message in it. It says, may all your sins be forgiven.
Oh dear.
Um, he has no idea what it is. Tarkirian, you feel something strange in your shirt. Suddenly moving about.
What's on me? What is this?
It's in the pocket where you keep the berries.
Oh shoot! Hey. How'd you get out of your cage? I reach in there I reach into that pocket to try and fish out whatever is moving around in it.
I don't know if it's the mouse.
Nope. It's a lerp. He jumps
Shoot.
he jumps out.
Oh, it's you.
Yes. And he looks at the blacksmith. You should have remembered your friends, you dirty mother, and then breathes acid breath all over him.
Oh my goodness.
As
What in
Bland,
the world just happened here?
as Blanda is melting away, he says, "No, not the well," and he dissipates.
Uh,
All right then.
The other
That
two,
that was not our fault. We had no idea he was in there.
the other shop,
Sorry if
the other
he was your friend.
the other shopkeepers have closed their doors already. It was that was
Yeah, okay.
by the time
I pictured them standing there awkwardly.
while you were turning around with your explanation, you just hear slam slam.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Guys, sorry about that. Oh, they're gone.
All right. Well. Oh. All right. I guess.
So that lerp had a. So that lerp had a grudge with him, I guess. Yeesh.
Well, remember, they mentioned earlier that they did not like the blacksmith very much. So I
That's
suppose that's understandable. Just, yeah, not very
Certainly didn't happen the way we thought it would.
yeah.
Well,
Anyways,
I've been-
where
I've been-
are you gonna?
I've been sitting on that for 2 weeks, guys.
Anyways, are you just? I'm talking to the lerp now. Are you just gonna go back to your village now, or?
Sir, anything you wanted from us? Anything? Need some help with anything? We're friends, right?
Of course we're friends. I saw what you did for us, and it turned out you gave us the perfect cover to get close to the blacksmith.
Right.
Good. I give him a shaky thumbs up.
Hmm.
If you were able to help, yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm going to hang around with you guys for a little bit because no one ever comes out this far, and I kind of want to have an adventure.
All right. I guess
Yeah,
you would make a valuable asset to our team.
You'd actually be very helpful. Right,
Yeah.
Tenacity?
Yeah, he would. You, I'm
want-
sorry, I don't know your pronouns, friend. Is it he or she, or do lerps have he pronouns?
No,
How would you-
lerps aren't easily offended. Unless you try to kill us or turn us into gold or anything like that. Then we get offended very quickly.
Yes.
Chill.
But
we
are
wouldn't do
you
anything like that.
would you say you are a he or a she, or are you more of a they, which would be neither?
I'll just call you they.
I'll
Make
call me whatever you like. I'm just going to call you
Alright.
friends.
Okay.
friends it is. And
Then.
please understand that we want to stay your friends, okay? We don't want to
Yes,
cause
of course we are. Of course we are friends.
Arcarian's just shaking out of his mind, having seen the immense power that the lerp has.
Yeah. we're
Twice.
still nervous about the lerps.
Listen,
All right.
this one doesn't want to kill you yet.
Yeah, it doesn't want to kill you yet.
Just don't.
Okay.
Just don't piss it
Well,
off.
I guess
Exactly.
we are. I think our business is done here. So
Find any
what
mushrooms
time
around
is
here,
it? I'm
sweet?
gonna look at the sun there.
It's like noonish.
Okay, so it's about noon,
Right
I
at the
guess.
end of the day.
Anything you want to do here? I mean, our business is done, so we could just leave.
Were you able to find any mushrooms on the way, Squee?
I'm gonna give you a
I
hint.
didn't
There's no brown mushrooms in this area.
I didn't see any. Certainly, I was looking, but
I'm trying to decide whether the innkeeper just got pissed off at this particular squee and sent him off, or he got legitimately completely lost. And-
yeah, I just how is Squee all the way out here?
Because either way is hilarious. It's just I don't know which one we're going with.
You know what'd be the best
Wow,
thing if
this is-
it's like, what, is this Squee gonna be friends with Fibblethip or something? Like, we end up seeing a homunculus trying to find his way around the place. Like, oh, Squee, are you here too? How'd you get here? I don't know. Squee was following you. I don't know. Magic the Gathering references. Sorry, Liz.
All right, so I feel like we shouldn't continue to explore this place. We should
This place feels like something out of one of those books I read once. Something about a giant squid monster.
yes. Well, I wouldn't know anything about that, but it sounds very scary, so I'm assuming it's the scary story.
Oh yes, this particular author is very expressive with his horror.
Yes.
We should probably be sure to not to get too far into town, lest it gets dark on us quicker than expected.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
have
I
anything
don't-
else to do here.
Yeah, we don't quite have anything else to do here, though, do we?
Here.
We could just leave.
Take 30 seconds and chat. I'll be right back. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, you know, if any-
You were mentioning Lovecraft. It's like, I
You
can't
knew it.
read, so I wouldn't know. Giant squid monster. Isn't Cthulhu supposed to be an octopus?
Ah,
I thought Cthulhu was supposed to be part octopus, not
you
part
know what,
squid.
maybe you're right.
I don't know. I'd have
Well-
to look back at the actual text. Actually, I can pull it up right here. Let me see.
Call of Cthulhu.
Okay. Find in page. Okay, so it is called the Squid Dragon. You were right.
Oh, I got lucky.
Yeah, the awful squid head with writhing feelers came nearly up to the bowsprit of the sturdy yacht, but Johansen drove on relentlessly.
Okay, everybody. Do we decide where we're going?
Sorry, we got into a conversation about whether Cthulhu was part squid or part octopus.
How many legs did it have?
I do have an idea on where we could try to go back to, if there's nothing else to do at this time.
Yeah, there is. There's plenty to do.
Yeah. Well, I meant in Darkhaven, specifically.
Yeah.
We could probably try and find that tower we skipped before. Or...
I don't know if there was anything important in that tower specifically. Was there?
Yes
Yeah.
and no. Nothing that can't be replaced.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what... They're up to Tarkarian, he's probably trying to find out more about this well of eyes that we learned about here.
Yeah, Tarkarian would probably want to do some scientific investigation. So if we want some motivation there to stay in town, there's that.
Some magical research.
Tell you the truth, the well of eyes was supposed to be outside the castle with the fiery guy in the basement. But
Oh,
Okay.
really?
I thought it detracted too much from that overall thing. You know,
Oh, back at Mysterio's place?
yeah. So how many things in the same place do you want? It makes it a compact story, and I'm like,
Yeah.
spread the butter,
Anyway.
spread the butter thin.
Anyways, we can so I'm gonna ask Tarkarian, like, Tarkarian, so do you have anything you wish to do in this town, my friend?
Well,
Because I can't think of anything else we need to do. Our business is done.
well... So yeah, we got that parcel delivered to the blacksmith, who is now unfortunately a puddle.
Actually, is that message still there?
Ah, sure. Why the hell not?
Okay, I'll just pick it up. It's like, is there anything special about this? Smart man? I just show it to Tarkarian.
Well,
You just shove it into Tarkarian's face. It's like there's a giant piece of paper smothered onto Tarkarian's face.
Yeah, just like, smart man, is there anything important in this?
Hey, little smart, bespectacled person, read this.
oh, that's all I do around here is think, think, think. Come on. You're only using me for my mind.
Boy, I wonder if that. I would like to see if I can use detect magic on that thing or anything, just to see if there's anything hidden about it.
Don't waste a spell. There's nothing.
Sure. Okay. Sounds good.
You shake it against your ear, you don't hear any magic in it.
Yep.
Don't hear any
Well,
magic in it.
I guess it's just a regular piece of parchment after all.
What does magic sound like? Does it sound like little fairies laughing?
It
Depends on
does.
the,
It does now.
depends on the spell you cast. To which Tarkarian could legitimately respond, it depends on what spell you cast.
Okay.
Pesky, Pixie, Pestinovi.
Look, there is a counterspell in this game, but I'm not letting you use it.
Yeah, no blue players allowed. Right?
Exactly.
What blue players?
Oh,
Well, you
the
see,
Magic the Gathering reference.
red
Oh,
players.
yeah.
Red players are aggressive. Green players summon the forces of nature. Blue players play with themselves.
You
There's a
mean play
reason.
by themselves or
They play with themselves. A lot
oh
of
in a sexual way?
that's that's the joke part, but because a lot of their stuff like involves drawing cards and like reorganizing their decks and stuff like that, is that they're playing by themselves.
Okay,
Let them
so
finish.
that kind of playing play.
Yes.
Solitaire,
But
knowledge
yeah,
seekers, that kind of thing.
but yeah, like I do love the double entendre.
Yeah.
What now?
Double entendre,
Double
double meaning.
Double entendre. I see what you said there. Okay. Yep.
He's saying it in the French.
I never know when my accent kicks in and out.
No problem. Yeah, and then it just makes
Hang
the
on,
next
let me
We
black
usually
players
say
and the white
double
players.
entendre, but yes.
let me
That actually sounds better. Double entendre.
let me try to my best southern accent. Double entendre.
Sounded, that was like that was like so south it almost sounded Australian actually. Double entendre. But yeah, that's like a little joke there. But this leaves the white
That's
players
not a
and the
double
black players.
entendre. This is a double entendre.
Good Lord, there are children present.
You don't know the film I was referencing, do you?
I don't. I don't.
Crocodile Dundee.
Oh yeah, I was
That's
trying.
not a knife.
This is
This is a knife. Like nothing happened in that movie. I don't know why it's so popular. It's like nothing really happened.
well, they just
That's
did the culture clash thing.
I guess.
was it
That just-
style over substance like the Survive Style Plus?
No,
No.
it was just like it was pretty much nothing. Like nothing happened in the movie. I mean, it was about this guy who lived in the wilderness, and he gets there's this reporter that goes out to talk to him, and she brings him back to the city. And there's maybe like one or two scenes where he's kind of just confused about the city or whatever, and that was it. And then I think Crocodile Dundee and the female reporter fall in love or whatever.
Oh,
Yep.
really?
Well, no, she was married to a douche, and yep. Then they fell in love with each other, and it was like the story of the wild man rescuing you from the rich, pretentious guy.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I mean, they did set up some jokes well. Like he's got her in the wilderness, and like he cooks up some bugs or something, and he says, or she says, "Are these edible?" And he's like, "You can live on them, but they taste like shit." So she later on she takes him to New York and gives him a hot dog, and he says, "You eat these?" She says, "You can live on them, but they taste like shit." And it's
Oh
Yeah.
man.
believe me, I know that movie because was it in grade 9? My friend and I had seen the movie 1,000 times, and we're at a music camp that wasn't very far from where my parents' cottage actually was. So
Okay.
we snuck out of camp and went to my parents' cottage because it was a lot more comfortable and we could watch what we wanted. But our teachers
Sure.
caught us back coming back from my parents' cottage. It's like, "What were you guys doing?" And I lost my wallet, but we found it. She did not
Yeah.
believe us, but she couldn't figure out what to give us trouble for. And next time you lose your wallet, tell me. Okay, will do. Won't happen again.
That's
Fingers
funny.
crossed. Okay.
But yeah, I just watched that movie because it was apparently popular. But yeah, nothing seemed to happen
Hmm.
as far as I remember.
Nope,
Uh,
you're not far off.
Yeah.
nothing of substance happened. Lovely.
That quote is cool, but that's like the only really entertaining part of the whole movie. The rest of it just kind of eh.
For context, Mike, they're
Yeah.
being robbed, and
Oh,
the guy pulls out a knife, says, "Give me all your money," and he says, "That's not a knife," and pulls out his like
this.
machete-looking thing. Now this is a knife.
It
Ah,
wasn't
okay.
a machete. It was like a Bowie knife.
Yeah, I don't
I
really
think.
Hunting knife.
look.
That kind of
Do you
thing.
know how many decades it has been since I've watched the movie?
I think if I remember the scene correctly, the guy goes up to Crocodile Dundee and asks for a light, and then he gives him a light, and so he's like, "Thanks," and he pulls out a switchblade and your wallet, and the reporter who's with him is like, "Do what he says," and he says, "Why?" It's like, "Because he's got a knife." And then Dundee's like, "That's not a knife. This is a knife." And he pulls out his Bowie knife, and then the person that's robbing them was like, "Oh shit," and runs away.
And of course, the person robbing them has to be a black man
Yeah.
because
Jeez.
it was the 80s,
Oh
you know.
yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah, got it. Oh, excuse me.
Unfortunate little thing there, but yeah.
Such dated mentalities. But
Anyways,
yeah.
so we were going to go check out the Well of Eyes. Did Tarkarian want to try and
Yep.
find it, or?
That's that's Tarkarian's response to tenacity. If it were up to me, I'd like to find out more about this well of eyes that everyone's talking about. At least get a better understanding of it.
Why?
Call it my morbid sense of curiosity. I've also learned at the academy that it's best to be aware to some degree of any magical anomalies that could be out there.
Well, we can. I don't see how being aware of them would Well, we're aware that it's dangerous. I think that's enough.
Well, if we were to get into a situation that our unfortunate blacksmith got into where a sudden surprise springs on us, I think we'd like to have a better idea on how to respond to it. As our
Well,
lerp
yes,
friend
that's true.
has so
That's true. That's true. I suppose that is true. And
as long
we have
as our
some
lerp
more. We have another team member here that's very powerful.
as
So
our lerp friend here has so uncon has so undeniably showed us. I'd like to be
actually, I'm
careful.
going to ask ask Alert. Do you know anything about this dark spirit? I think you heard that what the old man was saying, right?
Of course.
I'm talking to the Lerp.
Didn't I respond in alert voice? I'm sorry. The
I
lerp,
didn't hear you.
the lerp
Oh, I
says,
didn't even.
"Of course."
What do you know
Alright.
about the dark? What do you know about the dark spirit here then? What's its correlation to the Well of Eyes?
We don't really know things like that. We believe in light and positivity and friendship.
Sure, I understand that. Do you not think that the dark spirit exists?
The lerp thinks.
underst-
The lerp thinks for a second and says, "I'm the first lerp to really leave our field in 1,000 generations, so I don't really know."
All right, that is fair, my friend. Just thought I'd ask.
Hmm.
Gundar,
Good,
do you know
'cause
anything about?
No, the lerp says, "Good, because I didn't want to think you weren't my friend anymore."
Of course not. Of
Oh,
course
oh,
not.
no,
We're still
no,
friends, of course.
We wanna,
I just
we
wanted to
just-
see if you knew anything.
we just wanted to talk to you about it, friend to friend, nothing more. We just wanted
Perfectly
to know.
understandable that you wouldn't have any knowledge of this. It's just, if you happen to have any knowledge, it would, yes. I just asked. But it's perfectly understandable that you don't have any knowledge. Gundark, do you have any knowledge? Have you heard any legend about this dark spirit?
Gundar thinks for a moment and says, "There's all sorts of crazy tales around this land." Oh my god, I sound like I'm a brancher. All sorts of crazy tales around this here land.
Oh,
It's hard.
sorts of crazy
Oh, so
tales.
it's crazy tales around this here area there.
Rancher.
Freaking
you're,
going
mighty,
back into the southern voice there.
you're, mi- you're a long ways from home, Lassie. I'd say there's mighty fine share of crazy tales in
You're
this
not
part
from
of town.
around here, these parts, are you?
Just a second, let me use the spittoon. Eh, Gundar says, "There's a lot of tales of fuck. There's a lot of." Hey, he hasn't. He hasn't heard. He hasn't heard anything in a dramatic way. Okay.
Okay.
The god has lost his voice.
Uh, well. Um. Well,
Gundark has lost his voice. He's not
No, because
he's trying to talk to us in sign language.
oh my gosh.
I
It's
did.
okay, man. It's
I-
okay.
I did have a speech in mind, and it's just ruined now. It'll never be taken seriously.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. I just.
Oh God.
Well, we have a lurk
night
with us.
And, yeah.
I think the lerp will keep us in line anyway. It's like, are you not listening to your friend?
Oh, you have no idea what I have in mind for this LERP. But
Oh dear.
Oh,
That's not good.
I just hope
Alright,
I
so-
hope he stays with us a little bit longer. Then that's all I say, because
Oh, yeah.
these lerps are fun.
Should we go back to the old man and ask him about
Yeah,
the Well of Eyes? If you
you know what?
so want to
That's
learn
actually a
about
good-
this Well of Eyes, he probably has the best knowledge.
That's actually a good call. It'll get us farther away from town anyway. Let's go see if he's still up there.
All right, we shall head back then.
so you walk a couple of minutes back to the town, and the man is still there, but his face is no longer quite so pale, and he looks at you and says, "Greetings."
Oh,
Hello.
we are back. We took care of what we needed to do in town. Thankfully, with minor incidents.
I see, and how can I help you?
I wish to. Well, we just wanted to see if we could find out a little more information about this well of eyes that you're warning us about.
What?
This.
Who has been speaking of the Well of Eyes?
You were a few moments ago, sir.
You told us
Was that
about
not
it a
you?
few
Do you
minutes
have
ago.
a twin of some kind?
There's nobody out here but me, and I certainly have no twin.
But you don't remember talking about the well of eyes to us?
The Well of Eyes is a forbidden subject for us.
Well,
What?
you or someone who looked very much like you was telling us about that when we first came into town a few minutes ago.
And he was sitting right here where you were sitting.
Mentioned
This
something about a dark spirit coming by to, I don't know.
this
lead
is my
us
this is my
somewhere.
bench. I sat here like my father did before me, just to make sure that we keep the strange people out of town.
And so you. So
Who do you
dark.
consider strange people?
Oh, trust me, nobody like you.
Okay.
That's reassuring.
Yes.
So, I guess someone. I guess that's kind of
Do
strange tenacity.
you remember the last few minutes, or about say 15 minutes ago? Do you remember what you were doing?
I've been on this bench like I have been all day, all week, all month, ever since I took over from my father.
Do you remember talking to us before then?
This is the first time I've seen you. Many people come in and out of the village. There's an entrance to the north, and this is the southern entrance.
All right. How
This is the
far is the other entrance? It.
About 15 minutes.
All right.
Hmm.
Well, I guess we could use that to get out of the town if we needed to. That's why I
Yeah.
was asking about that.
Hmm.
Or you could use the gate right here, he says, pointing to it.
Yes, of course, but if we're somewhere else, if we're on the near the other side. So you
This
can't talk
is-
about the Well of Eyes?
Shh. We,
It's
it's not a safe subject, and oh dear, they heard
Oh.
you. You look around, and there's a whole group of people staring at you, about 20 of them, just giving you the
Oh dear.
dirtiest looks. Not the shopkeepers.
Yeah.
oh, other citizens.
Yes. They begin walking slowly towards you. And they all have, like, your typical medieval peasant things, pitchforks and, rakes and crap like that.
It's an angry mob.
Yeah.
Sorry, we didn't mean to break any of your traditions. My friend here was the one who wanted more information. Get him? I just.
I can't even fault you for doing that action.
Well, it's my
Everything you
my
s-
friend here he wanted wanted some more information. He just
Someone-
wanted us to be safe or something. So we
Some-
apologize for that.
Someone or something that looked like you told us about this Well of Eyes. It's kind of strange, because
Well, they're probably still approaching.
Yes.
Let's I
think we should
suggest
probably
we
just bolt.
run. Yeah, let's go.
let's bolt. Yeah, we're gonna hightail it out of there.
Just run off to the left.
Exit stage
Exit
left.
Stage left.
Yep.
Hey. we'll probably make a break for the trees or something.
Once you get past the gate, they stop following you. They still stay in their little formation, giving you nasty looks, but nasty looks never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Wait, the gate's to the left?
Well,
The
we
gate
just
was
passed
to
the gate.
the gate was to the left of the guy who was talking to you.
Okay. Okay.
So going left would have basically dropped you right out the gate, and
Okay.
they leave you alone.
Okay. I just picked a random direction.
Sure.
Yeah, it worked.
That's so that's dramatic. So the Well of Eyes is actually a really sore spot for this place, huh?
It would seem so.
But if you
Sure
didn't
you want to
remember-
learn about this? I mean, we can just go back to Honeyhaven until we and then we can continue on to the mountains to deliver this mouse.
Yeah,
We can stay the
Well-
night in Honeyhaven again.
the Well of Eyes is no longer my biggest concern anymore.
I wouldn't
It's like
forget
this-
about it if I was you.
Yeah.
While you guys are discussing this, you notice off in the mountains there's a large plume of smoke. Just started, not at the top of the mountains, like down in the foothills.
Oh, okay, like a campfire smoke or
It's
something.
Tim.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of Tims.
Well, Tim could fire smoke pretty fast.
Yeah,
Tim, what's this
Tim-
reference you're speaking of?
Monty Python, the Holy Grail. There are those
Oh.
who call me
Call me
Tim.
Tim.
That was the guy
Okay.
with the horns or whatever, and he's the one that leads him to the rabbit that decapitates people.
Oh, okay. It's been a while since I've seen it. Nice.
Anyways.
No, this is not
All right.
this is not a casual, cozy campfire. This is like a
Yeah.
long distance off, and you can see it pretty clearly.
Does it look like a
Oh,
fire or like a?
It's like a
is
huge
it
blaze.
big enough that it looks like a fire?
Like
You know,
a
you guys-
widespread fire.
You guys are supposed to have slightly enhanced vision, so I'm going to say yes. It looks like it's a fire that you'd want to pay attention to.
Okay, so it's some kind of forest fire.
Oh shit.
It's
Hark,
too
there is a fire!
it's too contained to be a forest fire, but you can definitely see it.
Ooh.
Hey, Tarkarian, do you see that?
Oh yes, I see that blaze over there. I can only wonder who or what caused that.
Gundar,
Shall
Whatever
we
it is.
investigate that? That looks pretty dangerous. Should probably fulfill your morbid interests thing you were talking about earlier.
Well, it's on the way to the. It's on the way to where we need to go anyway, isn't it? We gotta head up there
Yes.
anyway to deliver this little mouse friend of ours.
Gundar says, I've been
Oh.
trying to point that out to you, but you guys are busy talking to the crazy old man.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I guess that settles our next course of action then. If everyone's ready to go.
all right. I guess. We Lerp. Do you guys want to go to the big fire up over there, or?
Squee says, Squee not sure. That's where kobolds and orcs live, and Squee not big enough to fight them on his own.
Well, we can help you, of course, my friend, but you don't have to come along if you do not want to.
We'd be willing to help you out here if you decide to come with us, Squee.
Squee
But it
says,
is your call.
Squee says, well, if you go, Squee goes.
Then go we shall. And Squee can stick with us.
And
All right.
the Lerp says, it's only friendly for me to stay with my friends.
Sure.
And we s-
Yes.
and we
All
certainly and we certainly won't refuse such friendly company, right?
Yes, of course. Of course. We would never turn our back on our friends.
Sorry, I'm
Never,
making,
never,
I'm,
never, 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 never.
I'm kind of making it a gag where Tarkarian is just scared out of his wits of pissing off this
I was
Lord.
doing that earlier, the last game too. Did you not?
Yeah.
Do you not remember me being
Oh,
being like, oh yes, we are totally
I
friends. We
remember
are
that.
totally friends. Yes, yes.
I
Gundog,
remember
are we
that.
friends? Yes, we're friends.
Yeah, I like these LARPs a lot. They're fun to
Yeah,
they're fun to play off of. All right, so
I'm having fun. I invented them, and there's like, oh my god, these things are classic. Cause just I have all sorts of ideas in my head that I want to do with this one.
yeah. All right.
The
so
the other
we are-
98, no.
All right. So we are heading in the direction of this fire then.
Yes, it looks a
where's
fair ways off, but
Let's go.
let's start heading out there.
so you're wandering along. We're off to see the forest fire, the most wonderful forest fire of all.
Yes.
I just had that.
Didn't the wizard actually show up as fire at one point?
Yes.
Yeah, he did show
That's
up as
right,
like
he
a
did.
giant fireball at one point in the story.
In the
I
original
still
story,
have that book somewhere in my collection. I might have to look
The
at
original-
and see.
the
original
original
Wizard of Oz.
novelization?
Yeah. Yeah. That's a very good illustration on it of Dorothy and her friends.
okay.
I'll have to see where that is because I can't remember right now, but it's
All
on my
right.
bookshelf somewhere probably. I don't think I just got rid of it.
Sure thing. So we're off. We're off.
Off to
see
go to the
some
forest
fire.
fire, I guess.
Yep.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Apparently these people didn't get the message.
Yeah, they must have had a gender reveal party recently.
It's orange smoke. You figure it out.
It's a girl. Oh. I don't know. So any
Yeah,
is there-
Gender reveal parties, do they actually burn like blue or pink?
They
Because
Actually,
I thought it was just
How
like
does
there
that
was
work?
there was like the plume of like it was just like outer or something.
So how does that work? Like
there's all sorts of ways. Like you can pop a balloon, and whatever color the balloon is on the inside, you get it. There's you burn something because humans like burning crap, and that's true.
Was that one where they turned the color of the water into pink or blue, and then they had to pay like a fine because of ecological damage.
Yeah. Like
My
people are just going.
goodness, really?
Like if Jessa were pregnant right now and we knew the gender of the kid, we'd just say to our friends, "Yeah, male, female, whatever."
Yeah, I
Certainly.
don't get the appeal of gender reveal parties.
Well-
I don't want to have kids at all, but I even if I did, I would never have a gender reveal party. That's
Well,
just
no,
that's
it's-
stupid.
It's because I was never like this and my ex-wife was never like this. But people do get obsessed with their children. Like their children are the rocks
I-
that God's feet step on.
I
And-
can see that happening, yeah.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, everybody must know the latest development. These are the same ones that decide to put their ultrasound scan on Facebook. Like, congratulations. It's a badly painted image.
Right, right.
But they think people want to hear every little thing. And it's like, jeez. As a veteran of it, trust me, there's nothing pleasant about the situation until the very end.
Pregnancy?
Yeah, the whole my ex-wife
Yeah,
was very
yeah, I know.
my ex-wife
I
was
know.
very slender. They induced her into labor, and after 12 hours of her going through labor, they realized the baby was breached, so we had to go through for the C-section. And
Yeesh.
so you tell me what part about this is a gripping story. None of it, because either you've heard of it before or you're getting the exact same reaction I'm getting now, which is, ooh, ah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared to death of getting pregnant. So yeah.
Well, you're in a you're in a
don't
safe space here.
I don't want kids. I don't want to get pregnant. None of that. None of that. And probably how dangerous pregnancy is a part of that, but it's more that I really, 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 really don't want kids. But anyways.
And for 9 months, it ruins your life. And then
Yeah.
after that, you have about 2 years where it ruins your life because children don't like to sleep. Angela's 10 and
It's
she
too
still
true.
gives me trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're just walking batteries for a good portion of their youth.
Oh, God. Angela still is.
Oh, I know that.
And I-
Even into their double digits.
Yeah,
they can still
I
be
do
a
not want
walking
kids.
battery.
I just
Hmm.
at all.
Jeez. I'm not
I don't
dating
blame
myself
you.
at all as I talk like
And
this.
also, with my ADHD and everything, that's just putting that on a mental illness on the kid, and that is
Oh.
not good at all.
I imagine if I had a couple brothers or something, I would never had kids either, but...
Oh. Oh, are you an only child?
Oh, I'm
Or
an
were you?
I'm an only child. I am the last child of like 4 different branches. No frickin' pressure.
Ah.
Don't get me wrong. I like everything leading up to up to having a baby, and once the kid gets around Angela's age, they start being fun to hang around.
Yeah.
Because at least her, I can sit down and okay, we're gonna have a conversation, or hell, let's play Magic.
Yeah, but
Magic or D&D or something.
She likes D&D, but this is way past her bedtime.
sure.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I
like
just
a-
mean, if you want to have D&D with her or whatever during the daytime or whatever, I still love those posts. It's like the 4-year-old DM or whatever and the spider dragon.
Yeah. That was a nice little exchange, that one. Do you have a separate session going on with your little one? Or not really?
We started one last Christmas, and my wife just was absolutely not interested in participating. Like, they're being attacked
Okay.
by a ghost, and she
Oh.
said, okay, my character's going to sit down in the corner. Okay. Did I mention
That's
there's
that's
a
such
ghost?
a mom response to make, actually. I don't-
Well, no, it's just because this is the time she gets all of her overtime in, as kind of like you. And
Oh, really?
yeah, this is the time to make the deals. And she's out there. She's got 2 different jobs. She's like, yesterday she was at work for 12 hours. Today she went in for overtime for like 10 hours, and tomorrow they want her in 2.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
she is a tank when it comes to that. Like, her one job is.
I could never do that.
I can't either.
Oh, let me tell you her jobs. Her one job, She packages adult undergarments and similar things for like all the old age homes, the hospitals, etc. And then when she's done that, she
Oh,
does catering. You know,
oh. Okay. Where does she cater at or from? I should
uh,
say.
it's basically a what do you call it? A banquet hall. So
Oh
Oh,
I
wow.
cool. So
I,
she
I could
caters for
tell.
the banquet hall. It's not like a delivery kind of catering.
No, it's like they say, okay, we need four people in, two on the bar, two serving, stuff like that, and she's
Okay.
she's a schedule there, so she gets to pick all the hours she wants, and she wants all the hours, and
Nice.
then she gives them out to
Oh
whoever
wow.
else. Yeah, and I keep telling
Okay.
her,
Yeah,
don't do.
I did some space specific catering when I was in college. I did some events for the college itself, so
Mm.
I know a little bit of what that's like.
Yeah, I used to run a catering business, and I keep telling her, it's not a great
Oh,
catering place. Get your full liquor license and everything. Go to one of the bars. You'll make more in 3 hours at a bar than you will in 6 hours of catering.
Yeah.
oh.
If you really want the second job, going to a bar will not kill you.
But
And
anyways, it's her decision.
He really is. But
yeah, because
as long as she's handling it okay still, I know that's
she's been handling, she's been doing this since before the pandemic. It's just, as her husband, I'm just telling her, your body is only good for so long, and you're putting a lot of mileage on it. Because
yeah,
I,
Yeah.
exactly.
I used to.
Exactly.
I've literally spent 24 hours in the office on more than one occasion.
Shoot.
Yeah.
You well,
Well,
I don't envy that at all.
enough people call in sick, and it's a holiday, and you're on reduced staff. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
People are still going to be calling in. Where's my load? And somebody's got to answer the call.
Yep.
Oh joy. Yep. Well,
So,
that's
You were you like a manager or something, and then you stepped in, or?
no, I've worked a lot of jobs within the logistics industry. So, when I kind of lump it together, it does sound confusing.
Okay.
When I left, I was a manager, except I wasn't allowed to hire and fire.
Okay.
I
oh
c-
okay.
because we put so much effort into find these guys that we can't let you hire and fire on a willy nilly. And I'm like, that's fine. I just document the safety violations and let you make the decision.
Mhm.
It's not hard for me to find them.
Well, I was just gonna praise you because a lot of managers, don't take the roles of their employees. They just say try to bully their employees into coming back or whatever. At least from what I've seen.
No, the difference is between a good employee. Oh, I'll raise heaven and earth to keep them. Bad employee, I can do more work with two good employees than I can do with 10 bad employees.
Yeah.
And my rules for being good
Oh, that's
employee
also true.
my rules for being a good employee are simple. Show up, do your job, bring safety issues to my attention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when I'm telling you that I'm documenting a lot of things, yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
that's
We
an exaggeration. Huh?
we had one guy, what was his name? Gurvinder Sidhu. And
That's a cool.
we have all sorts of cool
Group.
names. And
All right, go on.
literally you could not give him more than one instruction. Like Mike with you, I'm gonna say, okay, go to the corner of King Street and Main Street. You're gonna have to go in behind the warehouse because you can't see it from the road. You have to go in behind, look for the sign, type in the code 0136, and then you're going to be talking to the guy, and he's going to give you directions from there.
Okay.
You think you're capable of that, right?
Yeah.
This guy, I would have to say, okay, go to, what was it, King and Main? Call me from there.
Oh,
And then
really?
call me from there, go behind the warehouse. And what do I do next? Nope, you call me once you get there. And he
Yeah.
complained to my boss. This is funny. He complained to my boss saying he never treats me with respect. He treats me like I'm stupid. And my boss came to me and says, this guy is complaining that you treat him like he's stupid. I said, no, I can't trust him with more than one instruction. I said, it's to my advantage to be able to give somebody more than one instruction. But
Yeah.
I can't do it with this guy. And my boss said, I'm going to talk to this guy, and then tomorrow we're going to have another conversation. And then he came back to me the next day and he says, you're right, he is stupid. And I said, I never said that.
Jesus. Wow.
And like every other driver, every other employee, you can say do this or do this. He was the only one. I'm like, nope, go here, stop, call me.
Well,
Yeah, no, he was
that's
he was just a nightmare.
I can understand there.
We fired him like 16 times, and I'm not joking. We kept bringing him back because, oh, well, there's no other drivers. I'm like, I can do it without him because I'm not answering the same call.
ah.
Yeah.
And nobody else in the office wants to talk to this piece of work. Yes, I'm cleaning my thoughts up carefully.
No, no problem. We
Anyways.
all, we
Yeah,
all
but
know the real.
that's why I do, if you ever see one of my shift reports, which you probably never will, everything is documented to a T. This
Ah.
this person called in sick, whether they're good or back, I still document. Oh, that was the other good one. So one of my big contracts has been Nestle ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah, you ever heard of that one? Yeah, you have. So one of my drivers picked up the load and
Yep.
called me up and said, the reefer refrigeration unit is not working. I said, this guy's 2 hours away. And I said, okay, pick it up, bring it to the shop here, and we'll fix it when it gets here. He says, no, the reefer's not working. I said, yes, I heard you. When you get to the shop here, we'll have it fixed. And he gets on his little grandstand and says, I'm not moving this load. It's an ice cream load, and I'm not moving it when the reefer's not fixed. Which I responded, it's minus 22 outside. The ice cream can't get any colder. Bring it to the shop. But he was so determined to grant, I'm calling the union, I'm calling this. And like, go ahead. I can send roadside service to you for $1,000, or I can have it fixed when you're standing here. Either way, it's not getting any colder. Had it been had it
Fair
been
assessment there.
had it been summer, yeah, we had a shop right there that doesn't open for a couple hours. I would rather do that, but as it was, yeah, minus 22. The reefer only goes to minus 20.
so it'll actually be colder. It'll actually be colder then.
Yeah. Anyways, where were we? Oh, yes, you were playing
We're heading to
firefighters.
Yes, we were going to see the wonderful forest fire of Oz.
Yes.
Yep. Got quite a lot of good conversations along the way, as we found out.
Yes.
Talking with some unknown voice in the sky all the while, and Gundar's just like, what is wrong with these two? And the lerp is being a lerp. I don't know. But that's the voice in the sky's call to make here.
Yeah. Lerp has jumped into your backpack. Tarkarian.
Okay. Oh, my little white bag.
Yep.
Yeah.
He finds it
Apparently
comfortable
the
there.
Lurp likes you more than me.
You were too high up.
Yeah, that's
And-
true. That's true.
And Gundark's bag technically doesn't have a bottom.
Yeah,
That's right,
you don't
it's
want to jump
bottomless.
into the bag of holding.
No,
Oh my
you do
gosh!
not.
Imagine falling into a bag of holding. That would not be fun.
I've been falling for 30 minutes. Anyways. So,
How would you get someone out of a bag of holding? Because I'm just like that. That sounds like that would be a very dangerous situation.
it's all just suspended in there.
Let's cross this bridge when I make up the situation.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Anyways, all right.
As you're
We are going to the fire thing.
as you're going down the I'm trying to figure out, it's getting towards dusk, but you figure you can make it there. And at the same token, how many orcs did I have? A group of about 10 orcs approaches you, looking pretty mad.
Oh dear.
Hello?
They catch sight of you. Look at them! They look like the ones that set fire to our village. Another one says, and beat the shit out of us too.
What? Wait a sec.
How are you
what's
certain
happening
that we
here?
are the same people, though? We might just look like them.
Ah, talk is cheap.
Oh dear. I think we've got a situation on our hands.
So,
Seems they intend to fight us.
Looks like we're gonna have. Looks like there's no talking our way out of this one.
Battle music starts.
Yeah, exactly.
now remember,
I'm
you
sorry,
both
that
have. No, remember, you both have potions of healing.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Okay,
one of your
okay.
allies may or may not be able to do something for you.
Yeah.
Ah, hell, I
Yeah.
forgot about the pets. Oh well. This is a big enough challenge for now. So,
Okay. I guess
They
we are
ch-
fighting then.
they charge at you. It'll be. I'll give you 2 rounds. What the hell?
Okay.
2 rounds before they get within your reach. So let's have everybody roll initiative.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Roll
going-
for initiative, and that's a D20, right?
D20, yes. Gundark got a 5.
I got a 14. You got a 17 tenacity. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't forget your pets.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
This one is for Pinnacle.
This is for Scales. Scales is also.
Aww.
Oh wow. So.
Pinnacle is been a coward lately.
So you and Scales are gonna be pretty speedy this time.
Oh yeah, what do we do when there's like 2 people that have the same exact number?
We're going to roll off in a
Reroll
minute. Ah, frack me. I'm going to switch that. I'm going to have
Oh.
Gundark at 19.
Sure.
The orcs at 5. Because I have that ability.
Nice.
I need.
Because this is just supposed to be fun.
I need
If our-
Squee at 14.
Oh, Squeeze fighting too. Wonder what he's gonna do.
And I'm just trying to fill this in as I go because
Is the Lerp gonna do anything, or is he gonna stay in the bag?
I'm working on that. I'm going to roll his initiative last.
I see.
I sure hope the Lerp isn't going to just stay in the bag. Freaking goat of alert! Is this Lerp is still gonna stay in the bag?
And
I sure hope not.
ooh, the Lerp gets up there.
Wow, he's even faster than us.
Because he's a Lerp.
We
Okay,
will...
so didn't 2 you get 17 somewhere?
Yeah, I
it
got
was
17 and
tenacity
Scales got
Scales.
17.
The scales, that's what I was forgetting.
Yep.
Okay, so are we going to do a roll off on who goes first, me or Scales?
We're going to do that, but I know I'm missing somebody somewhere. Because
So
Roll
we
for
got
Gundar.
Pinnacle, we got Scales. I think you got Gundark because you switched.
yeah,
Gundark has 19.
Did you roll for the Lerp as well?
Yes.
Already?
no, it's you guys and your
that
pets
just
that I'm worried
leaves-
about. Skills,
Okay.
tenacity.
What about Squee? You rolled for him too?
I got Squee taken care of. What did Pinnacle get again?
Pinnacle
7, I
got
think.
a 7. I made a comment like he's been kind of cowardly lately.
So kind of
Wasn't bad.
traumatized after everything in the tower, I guess.
Yes. Well, not the tower, the freaking castle. Wasn't it a castle, not a tower?
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so tenacity versus scales.
Okay. So Mike, you'll probably roll for Scales. then.
Yep, Mike roll for
Sounds good
scales.
to me. Okay.
Oh,
And
my
I just used up all
goodness!
my I just used up all my luck for this
that
fight.
snake is just gonna shoot out of the... Oh my goodness!
Scales is hungry for orc blood tonight, people.
Should have fed him more than
Orcs back on the menu, boys!
you should have fed him more than a bloody crumpet. And then
I think he might be hungry because he only had a crumpet.
then Tarkirian and Squee.
I think I got.
So, I think that's Moth's
Oh, you're just
prerogative
getting everything
there.
in order there.
Yeah. So Tarkarian, are you rolling there? Or?
I think I rolled already. I got 14.
But that was
No,
that
you
was your
you are
initiative.
tied with Squee.
Yeah.
So I think you need to do a roll off with Squee.
Yeah,
Oh, does Squee also get 14? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Let me go ahead and do this.
you got to be at 2.
17. Okay.
Great, I don't need to reorder my sheet. It's the only thing that went well there. Okay. So, Gunnar goes first. Of course, he has his trusty bow. Glad I gave him that bow. And he hits a pigeon on the sky and it drops to the ground.
Ah. Just what we needed.
You can feel
Dinner tonight.
You can feel the lerp moving around in your backpack, but he doesn't seem to be able to get out.
Oh.
So we go on to Scales. I guess he's detaching himself from your arm this turn because he's not really close enough for him to attack.
Yep, he's uncoiled and he's getting ready to strike for
Yep.
the first roundabout.
Yep, Tenacity. We got to give you we got to give you a missile weapon of some sort.
Like
Yeah,
a
because I'll just
slingshot or
probably
something.
be taking out my axe and
Yeah.
yeah, axe and shield.
Yeah, but right now, like,
I suck at it.
fortunately, you didn't
Oh,
need
shit.
to. You didn't need to roll to take them out, but I can.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Your hands. Like
Yes.
where you actually cut your hand off or something.
Yeah.
Trying to do.
I'm not that kind of DM.
I know.
Okay.
I'm just
So
joking.
just taking them out, you don't have to roll for that.
No, I always. How many times a day do you pull out your wallet or take a knife out of a drawer and cut something? Like, geez, I can't be that person that or whacks you for every single thing you do.
Sure.
It's annoying. Nobody likes it. And
Expected. Yeah.
yeah, I knew you'd be back. Where were we here? Tenacity did her stuff.
Yeah, I
Tarki-
took out my shield and axe.
Come on, give us a good battle cry.
Roll!
Good enough.
That actually works very well.
Tarkarian.
Alright. As for me, let me look at my old spell book here.
Well, this is not a good time to pull it out.
I suspect. Yeah, I
Like
guess.
that scene from Rick and Morty where Morty is trying to leaf through the spell book while fighting.
Um,
That was a weird episode.
apparently
That was the
Jesus is going to
dragon
be in the next
episode.
episode.
What?
Apparently Jesus is going to be in the next episode.
He was in the episode last week.
Oh, was that last week's? Oh shoot.
Okay, so the one that was this week, that was the one with all the weird characters that I was describing to you, like Cookie Magneto and Pickle. What was it? Green Bean Man.
Oh wow.
And the last one was the one that had just happened to have Jesus in it.
Yeah, that's. I'll have to peek at that a little later on here. But as for
It'll probably be on one of the streaming services later, or
What's
something. You could probably, or
Tarkarian's
pirate it
doing?
or something.
I
I
guess
really
I'm making
liked this week's episode though. It was so funny. All the weird characters.
That's always a good one. Oh, wait a sec. I need to check my stats here. I'm level 4, so do I have access to level 2 spells yet or no? Could you
Yes.
double check me on that?
Yes. You do.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Then I know what I might want to.
What's your intelligence at 16?
Intelligence is 16 and wisdom's 14.
You have at least 2. Probably more. I'm just not going to do the math for now. I'm going to
Okay.
straighten what I have out here. Oh my god, that was
Dang
dumb.
it. We should just bookmark
This
this.
candle smells really good.
I hope it
Nice.
does, because it's your best friend.
Yes, exactly.
me
Candle
see.
is my best friend, but apparently RNGesus, maybe RNGesus doesn't like it considering that last roll.
Hmm.
And initiative's okay.
Yeah,
Remember,
true.
you're at the
Initiative
top
is
of
okay.
initiative, so the tiebreaker is just, annoying, but you lost to a snake.
Yeah.
We all
That's,
we almost we almost got mobbed by rats at the very beginning. I think I'll. Okay, I'm actually gonna try and mix. I'm gonna try and do something different here. So this time, I think I'm gonna start by just putting on some. I'm gonna do some mage armor here and give myself a little
Hang on a
defense
moment. I'll
boost.
be right back. Need to use the B room.
I'm going to do the same thing, so hold on.
Okay, sounds good. I'll be here. Oh, shoot, it's getting so warm.
Okay, I am back. Did Tarkirian go? Or did
I
Moth
was
leave
about
too?
to. I was about to, but the voice in the sky needed to do bio, so.
Okay.
Hey there.
Hello.
So yeah, I was gonna I was gonna use mage armor this turn and boost my armor stat for this battle.
Okay, what does
For
it
this
boost to
battle.
again? I haven't looked it up.
It's +4 armor bonus.
Okay,
At least from what I read here. So my armor class is now 15, I guess.
okay. Why did I not write that down? Doesn't matter, it's down now. Okay, after that, we have Squee going. Squee just kind of grabs his spear and growls like a little dog.
Uh,
Aw.
we will not we will not let Squee die if we can help it, even though he'll just come back again. Assuming we're following the right lore. So Squee did his turn.
Yep, Pinnacle. It's going to take Pinnacle like one round just to move in striking distance, so.
Okay. So
Sounds good.
probably gonna just launch off my shoulder and start heading towards the orcs.
Hmm.
Ah! How did my bird get a better roll than me? But I guess there's nothing below 1.
You didn't get a 1. You have like a 17.
I was talking about
Oh,
that roll that wasn't supposed to be.
okay.
Ah,
At least that roll wasn't supposed to be.
Now, have I missed anybody?
You got the lerp, right?
oh
Yeah,
yeah, you said the lerp was trying to get out of the bag still. Yeah, I think that's everyone
well,
on our
he's,
thing.
he's moving about. You think he's getting out,
Oh,
but you haven't seen
or-
him. You haven't seen him pop out yet.
okay.
And then the orcs go, and their method of going is lifting their swords and yelling "Ah!" and charging towards you. So
Oh,
You
Warcraft.
you cut out when you were trying to yell out the orcs battle cry. I was like, yeah.
Hang on, I think I think I have the perfect noise to use for their cry. You probably I don't know, Moff. Do you remember the bloodlust noise from Warcraft?
never played Warcraft.
Oh, or World of Warcraft. Hang on, I'll bring
Yep.
it up here.
I'm a RuneScape.
Geek culture is
I'm a
geek
Runes.
culture is thinking that every other geek has played the same games
Oh,
and
No,
I
no.
was just
same
wondering.
culture.
I was a RuneScape guy, so
Oh yeah, that's right. You did say RuneScape. Let's see. Oh, why is this not? Oh, that's right. Yeah, all you gotta do is.
just have them say Leroy Jenkins. There you go. That's the world.
Leroy Jenkins!
Leroy.
Oh my god, he just
Oh
ran
my god,
in.
he just ran in. Anyway, it's this. It's the first noise on this one. Oh no, that was the wrong channel.
There was this one Deadpool comic where Deadpool like yelled it out as he was rushing towards this big crowd of superheroes. Of
Oh, that's perfect.
course, Deadpool would do that.
Yeah. Don't mind the second.
I
sound.
love Deadpool so much.
That's a fun one. So the orcs are doing their war cry. So now it's on.
I've heard that before when my friends and I used to go drinking.
I had a feeling you might have.
But it wasn't a war cry so much as it was a cry of surrender.
It's like
Or-
those freaking guys that are trying to do that weird yell from that Disturbed song or whatever, Down with the Sickness.
Yeah.
Have you? I need
Yep.
to show you a video of like the people trying to do the "Wah" from the,
Yeah.
from the
Yeah.
song.
One of them sounded pretty darn hilarious. He was like, "Wah, ah, ah, ah."
Yes.
Like, yeah. So the orcs.
I like the song very much, but every time I hear that, I can just imagine their parents saying, "Stop screwing around like that. You're never going to get famous for that."
Yeah.
Yep.
But anyway, so the orcs are charging towards you, and then we go the next round. Gundark excitingly forgets he's on the wrong screen. Thinks that they need more arrows in their life.
Hmm.
It glances off their armor.
Oh.
Well, remember they're wearing armor, so he would have
Yeah.
hit an unarmored foe, but that was it.
Probably couldn't get like between the freaking armor plates like some freaking
No, but he could
arrow ace or whatever.
steal them.
Yeah, that would be funny. Like suddenly, like in a second, the orc army just has no armor.
And the lerp is still messing about in your backpack. So let's go to scales.
Okay.
No,
This
no, no, no.
bloodlust is
Sorry,
thing.
sorry. This is the
No,
second turn. No,
Scales goes before me.
scales does, but you're still too far out of striking distance.
Okay.
They're a lot closer, but yeah, this is why I keep saying we need to give you a melee weapon and figure out something.
Not a melee weapon,
Sorry.
a ranged
A ranged
weapon,
So,
right?
missile weapon.
Yeah, like a crossbow or something.
Ranged
maybe.
weapon or missile weapon. Or...
Crossbow has a really crappy rate of fire.
Oh, is that?
And also, like, to use it in the situation, she'd have to drop the crossbow and then pull her axe.
Freaking get some throwing axes or something.
Throwing axes
That
might
could
be an
work.
idea.
Or maybe she could be like one. Maybe she can be like one of those hunters who use blow darts or something. Or would that be too primitive?
I don't know.
I've
Barbarian. That doesn't sound like in the style of D&D.
no, and I've seen them using those things in real life, and yeah,
Oh.
that's way more of a skill than anybody realizes. Like to carve the thing,
Oh, really?
they take like not like a sugar cane, but something like that. They make an incision.
Oh.
They literally pour sand into this thing, grinding it away till they get a perfect hole, and then they take like this razor sharp plant part. I don't know whether it's a leaf or what it is. They take bits of cotton and they wrap that around it so it fits in the hole perfectly. And then only after all that do they start firing this thing. And I mean, it is not easy. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
no,
Wow.
it's just,
I was
it's a
thinking like if I need a melee weapon, Tenacity would probably have like throwing axes or throwing
Yeah.
knives or
uh,
Oh, like
I already
tomahawks.
he doesn't feel like a bow person to me.
no,
Sure.
I already have this idea. When you said throwing axes, I had Thor pop into my head, and the problem solved itself.
Oh,
That would be throwing hammers, wouldn't it?
Well, no, he had an axe too.
Well,
The,
like a retractable
yeah,
weapon.
but that was
The-
a big axe. I'm talking like the smaller axes,
But-
like with William
but-
Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean. He had
Yes.
throwing axes.
yes, but
Tomahawks.
I am the dungeon master, and I'm thinking I could do the same thing, except it always returns to your hand. And
Oh,
bingo.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Or-
that would be pretty cool to see.
Or I can make your current weapons start doing it too. Like there's all sorts of things that I can do.
Oh, that could be cool. Yeah.
And you've given me a
Maybe that's
week.
something Tarkirian
You've
could
given me
help with.
a week or more to think about it. So
But
Oh,
yeah,
that'd be
you know,
cool. That'd be
throwing
a neat
knives,
upgrade.
throwing
Yeah.
axes, that would
'Cause-
probably be on the table.
'cause-
That sounds like more something she would have. I don't
Yeah.
think she'd have like a bow or a crossbow or
because
something.
you sitting these 2 rounds out is killing you guys. Like, and yeah, we're gonna have it fixed by next week.
Okay.
Okay.
Just because I don't want to make a decision now, and next week I'm like, ooh, this is better. But so tenacity, you grit your teeth fiercely.
I mean, I could just start running towards them.
Yeah, why not? It's not going to make that big of a difference next turn.
Yeah.
Tarkirian,
I
do your thing.
probably... It's my... Yep, I'm... Oh boy, I wonder... Guess I'll have to test this out. I'll just start by firing a barrage of magic missiles at one of the orcs. Or have... Actually... This phrase, I have to have one magic missile at each, because I know I shoot like 3 of them.
Yep,
Try to do a little spray damage here before they get too close.
it's an automatic hit, but it's 1d4 plus 1 each. So just roll 3d4, and I'll just add 1 to each. I'm going to tag 3 generic orcs, and
Okay.
they're the ones you fired at.
Oh, I typed that wrong. There we... Ooh. So 3, 5, and
1,
5.
3, yep. Okay, 2 of the orcs look way more hurt than they should be, but they're still hanging in there. The one that got the 2, he's obviously hurt and bleeding, but at the same token, he is not slowing down.
Hmm.
And then we have Squee. I have Squee written down twice. That's screwing me up each and every single time I do this. Squee's going to throw his spear.
Oh,
He has a spear.
Yep, he pulled it out last
he
time.
ready? Yeah, he readied it last round.
Ah, tink, off it goes. And then we have Pinnacle, who is definitely in range to attack. Give me above a 12.
All right. What was that?
Hit above a 12. 12 or above.
12 or
Okay.
higher.
And that's a D20.
Yes, please.
Oh.
Ooh. Bird's getting revenge.
Revenge
Okay.
on what?
Roll. You know what? This is a strafing attack. I'm going to give you a 1d6, and it's double damage.
Okay.
I blinked.
Or-
I blinked. Can you roll that again?
Okay.
There we go.
Wow.
Drops an orc. I didn't actually intend for a pinnacle to drop an orc, but I said it. I'm standing by it.
Talons of steel.
Yep.
What can we say?
Well, if it hits the right spot, any armor is vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yep.
Freaking Goliath there hit him right in the forehead.
I was picturing right in the jugular.
Oh yeah,
'cause-
that's true.
Yeah, that would incapacitate him.
Because there's that little break between the helmet and the actual breastplate, And I was
Oh
Yeah.
just
yeah.
I was just thinking, okay, a falcon comes along and tags you there, and it's gonna be a miserable day. And
Yeah.
orcs don't have high quality armor, so
All right.
I
alrighty.
did not know that.
Well
So
Is
done,
that a
Pinnacle.
usual thing with fantasy works that orcs usually don't have high quality armor?
generally, orcs are considered like stupider humans, so they don't have as good technology, they don't have as good anything. So, and
Okay.
these orcs are particularly badly armored because they were running away from something already, and then they bumped into you.
Okay.
That's right. We were being attacked earlier.
Yep. So we're back to Gundark, and well, he's not gonna. What the hell does he have for a
The
secondary weapon?
orcs. Wait.
Yep.
So the orcs are still charging? I'm guessing.
They're still coming. You did a lot of damage to them, but you've
Okay.
still got a bunch that are not hurt. Fortunately, you all go before the orcs. So
Okay.
Gundark drops his bow and pulls out his little rapid blade, and he hits something.
Drops his bow
Yeah, because he takes time
like
to.
on the ground.
If he puts it away, it takes an extra turn.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
Or so
Yeah, he's just
he
kind of.
drops it, he can pull and go.
Okay.
He's just kind of discarding for the time.
Yep.
Heat of the battle.
The lerp is still in your backpack. Scales.
Oh. Oh,
Michael.
my go.
Yep.
Oh, scales. That's what you
Scales,
said. I
yes.
said something else. All right. So
What did
You're
you?
the
No,
roller for scales.
no. I want to know what he thought I said.
I thought I said steals. Like, oh, steals what? Sorry, I legit thought that's what I thought. I thought you said steals. Like,
No, Gundark's busy.
yep. Okay, so scales. Guess I'll just have scales try to.
Freaking does he have like kleptomania or something? This guy, I swear.
It's,
We
it's
need to make that canon. I swear the guy has like kleptomania or something.
Anyways,
it gives him a rush. Okay.
yeah, he's no better than that. He's no better than that shoe guy that we met back at the town.
Well, different, no better is kind of matter of opinion then.
I
More
know,
of
subjective. Yeah.
yeah. I'm just like, this is criminal. The other thing is weird, but it's not technically criminal.
Hey, hey, you guys left the shoe guy and took the kleptomaniacs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would not like to have that guy on our team. Oh my god, that would be awful. I'm glad we took the freaking kleptomaniac, because I would take him over that freaking shoe guy. Oh. We're gonna run into him again, and I'm just it's gonna suck.
You're gonna be protecting your feet like crazy, aren't you? All right, so I guess the orcs are getting close enough.
Do you have new shoes, young lady? I remember the ones I sold you last time. Anyway, what skills do you besides biting? Well, I guess biting, yeah.
Yeah, I guess Scales is gonna lunge at one of the orcs. I'm assuming he's in striking distance now since they're getting closer.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So let's see how it work with Scales. So I have to roll 1d20 first to see if it hits.
Yep. Ooh, nice. Roll yourself a 1d4.
Oh, a little nibble.
Yeah, but the poison's going to start kicking in.
Attaboy, Scales.
Um,
Me
Squee.
next, I believe.
no, Squee, then Pinnacle.
Okay. No, wait, Scales went right before me, didn't he?
Oh, no, you are right. I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm
Sorry.
Yeah,
saying.
it's Tenacity's turn.
I leaned back and I kicked where my pencil was. I completely apologize. Thank you.
No worries.
Not like I'll do much, but
I was stretching again. I didn't see that roll again.
okay.
There we go. If RN Jesus isn't gonna help you, if RN Jesus isn't gonna help you, I will.
Maybe he just doesn't like pineapples. this candle is like a pineapple citrus lily scent. Apparently, Jesus doesn't like it. It smells good to me though.
I don't know. The rolls are not bad.
Okay.
Well,
so-
everyone else's rolls. I mean, my first rolls haven't been great, but
Your rolls are not bad. Like
You're,
Like,
we're getting a lot. We're getting a lot more hits this time around
If I-
than anything.
if I look at my old notes and I quantified this, you are doing exponentially better. Like
Oh.
remember you weren't hitting anything. It's like the cow walks into the road, lies down, and looks at you, and you miss.
Well,
Anyway,
so-
roll me
how
some
much
damage.
are you doing?
She does a
okay, so
D8.
that was a D6. Oh,
No,
D8.
You get a D8 plus. Don't forget your bonuses.
That's right. I
Yes,
think your weapons
that is the +3 attack.
Yep,
Okay, so D8.
D8.
Okay, and then +3. That is 7.
7 damage. That's pretty good.
He goes down.
What are the hell? What is the health thing on these orcs? Are they just like really not? Do they not have high HP or something?
Fleeing from one fight to another could do it, I guess.
Yeah,
Well-
I guess that might be the reason.
Well, also, I'm kind of messing with their stats as we go. Because
Oh,
they're in range this turn, and if I let the action economy hold, you guys are dead. So,
yeah.
I'm... when Tarkirian did the 5 points of damage, they had a little bit higher health than they have now. But, even then, those magic missiles were doing roughly half damage. Roughly.
Yeah, that
So-
sounded about right to me.
Yes, so when you did 8, I said, you know what? Action economy. I'm just going to let that one kill him.
Just hits him in the right spot.
Yep. Because, I mean, you rolled a 19. You rolled a 19 to hit. And I know at some point the 20 natural, double damage drops to a 19. And I don't know, but right now I'm saying, you know what? Today it is.
So be it.
So, anyways, we're on to you, Tarkarian.
Yes. Let's see what I think. Oh, I'm actually curious about this one. A level 2 spell called Flaming Sphere. Rolling ball of fire, 2d6, lasts for 1 round. Will that work at close range, or did that have to be a ranged attack?
It depends on how you use it. I actually know the perfect video to explain this, but give me a second to call it up.
Alright.
Um, okay, got it in one. Oop, I said I got it in one.
I have the wrong thing open.
Maybe we'll use the sign for the highway.
And I'm going to recommend you both watch this.
It's important for you to understand.
They posted it here in Discord.
Brought to you by a paid advertisement for Tailspire.
What makes you weak, stupid losers think you could defeat a paragon
There you go.
of masculinity, master of the mechanics
Okay, you
of
want me to watch
murder,
it too?
death keeper, and all?
Homework from the DM.
No, I'm saying watch that now because it's going to tell you how to use. Well, you guys work together like this, and you're going to get a lot better.
Okay.
Okay.
So take 3 minutes and 37 seconds and watch.
Time Zentel keep world wrestling champion, Altruicious the Great,
Are you joking? Because that was super long and
It's not a
uncalled
joke.
for.
It's a cool promo for a cool dude.
Not a cool promo, not a cool dude.
Oh yeah,
And
what do you know?
what do I actually know a lot. And
Uh-huh.
I did a class once, and I know about dialogue, and we were not having a dialogue now. You were having a monologue. In society, that's
like a-
considered rude.
Like a playwriting class?
Well, it was a while back, and I had hopes and dreams.
And how did that go?
You know what? I'm not going to play this game anymore. You're waffling, and I just want to say
I'm not waffling. Firstly,
Waffling.
you are
just
you're a
let me
waffler.
finish.
Finish, yeah, finish then, please,
Okay.
before the end of time.
Aboleth Slayer.
This-
I'm also the Twin
Sorry, a little
Peaker.
bit of giggly.
I'm
'cause
sorry,
I'm
I've got to
drunk.
stop this.
they call me the
Stop.
Beast
Some
with
good
no
Enough.
name.
place
Cut.
in a Rick and
cut,
Morty episode.
cut.
The Pirate King of Luskin.
Are you done now?
I am.
Can it be my turn finally? Can it be my turn? I have 3 words for you. Only 3.
It's gonna be your
Oh my
turn to
God.
die soon.
Oh, is it now? I didn't think so.
I'll bet you I can
3
get-
words.
I
3.
bet you I can guess the
Excuse
3
me.
words.
Excuse me.
We give up.
You know what? Fuck it. Kill him.
I guess that counts as a signal. Let's do it.
Spear
If you
does,
like
oh
to
my
work with a
goodness.
team and watch your enemies burn alive, oh, have I got the spell for you. Flaming Sphere is a 1-minute concentration spell which creates a 5-foot sphere. Anything that ends its turn within 5 feet of the 5-foot sphere takes 2d6 fire damage. It takes an action to create, but once the sphere exists, you can move it up to 30 feet with a bonus action. If it rams a creature during that movement, the creature takes 2d6 fire damage and the sphere stops moving for the rest of the turn. It's worth mentioning that anytime the sphere damages a creature, they can make a dex save to have that damage. Now add to that a melee opportunity attacker, especially one with the sentinel feat, and you've got a nasty combo. Because a lockdown enemy can be rammed and then get hit a second time if they don't move. Not to mention get hit by the melee character and get hit by both of the casters with other spells. The alternative isn't much better because they're either going to be punished or waste actions. In this example, Altruis just doesn't have a lot of options. He can either disengage, which would be a total waste of his action because he's going to make it 30 feet, then get caught up to by the opportunity attacker and the sphere on your turns. Or he can dash, possibly getting hit with an opportunity attack, or a sentinel one if he's really unlucky. If you have one opportunity attacker and a smart DM, they might ring around the rosy to avoid the end of turn damage, but they're still going to get hit by that ram damage. My favorite thing to do with this spell is to turn the encounter into a fiery opportunity attack hellscape by having more than one character in your group cast Flaming Sphere simultaneously. You know you made the right choice when you can see the whites of their eyes melting. Oh, also it can burn stuff down.
Oh, then
Thanks
I'll
for watching
definitely
this
keep
animated
that
spellbook
spell
brought to you by
on my
paid
list.
ad.
Yeah, he did a way job of better explaining it than I ever could.
From
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
did.
guessing here, that means I should have cast it sooner, huh?
I didn't know you had it with you, so it would have been good. But now next time you know.
Yep.
And knowing is half
Well,
the battle.
G.I. Joe. Well, since they're upon us already, I guess I'll have to do the other spell I have.
No, I'm willing to let you do it because their initiative comes afterwards. So I'm gonna
Okay. I get-
do the clickety click DM trick.
All right. Yep. So I'm gonna charge up my flaming spear here.
Hmm.
And yeah, because apparently normally that'd take another action to do, so I'm leaving myself open. What do I need to do? Do I just roll the?
Yeah, roll to hit. Except it's magical, so forget the bonuses it has.
Darn it!
No, because it's a magical attack, so it automatically gets bonuses. And it's based off your intelligence, so that's +3 bonus, so you hit.
Oh, okay. My
Send roll-
intelligence is 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Oh yeah, it's under.
roll
Roll 2d6.
2d6.
And it lasts for 1 round.
1 round is a minute, so it's like 15, 20 turns the way that we're doing them.
Okay.
Yeah, so 3 of them look like they're about to drop. Because you hit one, but the other they're coming in a single rank, so the other two took equal damage.
Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, it kind of spreads out there.
Yep, area of effect. They were charging as one rank, so
Oh yeah, it's one row, and this one hits 3 of them. Yep. So now the sphere is out for now.
no, Sear's still going.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
That's right. So the sphere is active.
and Squee tags him. The orc looks him in the eyes and says, "Are you trying to get my attention?" Now the orcs go. So if they ignore Pinnacle because he's on the ground, and if they ignore Scales because it's a snake and they're not that smart. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so each of you has 2.
Okay,
So-
so 2 damage.
All right.
No,
2 orcs.
two
orcs
attacks.
coming at us.
Yep. So I'm going to start with Gundark to keep things simple. Yep. Oh, the one misses. He doesn't look so bad. We're going to move on to you, Liz.
Okay.
Sorry, Tenacity.
All
Ooh.
good.
Okay, so we're going to give you 1d6 damage. You only take 3.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, it's just like. Okay.
Tarkirian, they both miss you. And
Oh.
Squee.
What was that? Oh. Man, that would have been a heck of a lot of damage.
Squee is somehow magical and just dodges all over the place like a breakdancer. You didn't think a goblin could be graceful, but he can be. Okay, back to the top. That went way better than I thought.
No kidding.
Well, like I said, I was looking at the stat sheet after I made it, and like, that might be too many orcs. I want to give you a challenge. I don't want to kill you.
Too many orcs. Too many orcs.
Well, there's-
Too many orcs.
I was watching that earlier.
Okay.
You were watching that earlier?
I was.
Interesting.
So
I was
next,
thinking about it last night.
Too many.
I mean, have you seen that? Have you seen that skit? Too many cooks.
no.
Moth?
Well,
Okay,
I
need
I
to-
might have, but
I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you later. It's this Adult Swim thing. It's
Mm.
it's hilarious.
Oh, I think you'd like it, Moth.
we'll just put it on the DM. We'll just put it on the chat for later.
okay. Next,
Cooks, too many cooks.
next turn. The orc that Scales bit takes 2 poison damage, and then we go to Gundark. Well, poison is something that I should be factoring into things. Gundark is not in the mood to play today.
Oh,
He has not hit nothing. Anyway, the lerp is still in your backpack. Scales' turn.
all right. So I
Oh,
guess it's
when shall the lerp escape the backpack? Tune in next week to find out.
Well, I'm gonna have scales. Like
The same
that orc.
same one? Okay.
Keep him on target. So let's see if he hits. Darn it!
Well, he's got to let his venom recharge.
Does that
Scales
happen
must be
in
charged.
nature?
I do know that when they milk a snake, they have to wait like a week or so before they can milk it again.
Okay.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and a snake doesn't always inject venom, but I've never really been allowed to look at snakes because my mother is deathly afraid of them. Like
Sure.
I mean, even she doesn't like the word being used around her.
Oh, I see.
Like that extreme fear. And
Gotcha.
so I've never really had to. Yeah, here I am, 50, living in my own house, and I'm still scared to talk about snakes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why did it have to be snakes?
oh. Well, don't worry. Scales is
Oh,
harmless to us at least.
yeah, I know. I control everything about snails if I want.
Yep.
I can
Okay,
change.
so
I can change his name.
Scales misses his bite, unfortunately.
Yep.
Freaking,
Tenacity.
a snake's called snails. That's an interesting name. Okay. So 1d20 again.
1d20, if you please.
Okay, pretty
Ooh.
good. Pretty good.
I think another one's going down, but roll your 1d8. Because they've they've all been damaged.
Pretty good.
I didn't assign somebody to you, so which one might give you
Wasn't it
trouble?
2 orcs each for us?
Yeah,
Oh,
but she killed the first one, and I didn't really assign a second one, so here, the one with the most health left just gets squashed.
Alrighty.
Okay, so Tarkirian,
alright.
strut your stuff with that ever so beautiful ball.
Yep. Then could I actually? Oh, that raises another question.
Picture these guys as coming at you single file, like really undisciplined infantry in an extended line formation. You
Yep.
are hitting the 3 to the right.
Hmm.
Tenacity just killed the one right to their left.
Okay. And I'm wondering if I'm close enough to the flaming spear where I can just kick it to the 3 ones to the other ones coming my way.
Well, yeah, if you do pretty much the exact same thing, you're probably going to wipe out the 3 that are remaining.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to do with my spear here.
Okay.
Guide it toward them.
Roll for it.
Alright. Oh man, I have a lot of stuff open here.
9 or higher, you hit.
That's
There you
that's
go.
plenty.
And 3 of them drop.
Nope.
You're liking that spell now, aren't you?
It's pretty much my signature spell for now. I did not know it had that much versatility on it. I thought it was just a big ball of fire.
Like I said,
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
like I said, Z explained it way better.
I'm sorry for making so many song references.
Oh,
I just
it's fine.
can't help myself.
Having songs in your head just means you have more joy in your heart.
Yeah.
It does.
thank you.
Doesn't that? It sounds like that should be in a fortune cookie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that does sound like that.
Yeah, this little gnome's liking his magic, so more power to you.
Squee is going to stab a butterfly in the air.
Poor butterfly.
And Pinnacle. Let's see if Pinnacle can be equally as effective. Because
You said he was on the ground after.
no, Squee tries to stab a butterfly.
Squee.
No, I was talking. You said earlier that Pinnacle was on the ground.
Oh,
No, the orc was on the ground. Pinnacle was
Okay.
swooping down and caught right between the helmet and the breastplate.
Okay.
okay. Okay, so
You know what? That's a hit. So roll 1d6 damage.
Alrighty.
4. Okay, so Pinnacle takes another one down. Now it's the orc's turn. I'm going to roll 1d20, but this is not a 2-hit roll. Want to take a guess what it is?
A spell?
No.
I feel like orcs don't know magic.
Actually, there are orc shamans, but
Uh,
I didn't include one because I don't know why. Just because. No, I'm doing a morale check. See if because like in 2 rounds they haven't even laid their hands on you. Well, they've done a little bit of damage, and like you've wiped out over half of them. So think of that happening to you. You're jumping up with everybody, and half your buddies are dead before you even know it. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
and they have decided they don't want to fight you anymore, and they run off, yelling, "There's more of them coming! There's more of them coming!"
oh, uh, more of who? Try to call out, but they're already more. So what are
I
they
don't know
talking
what they
about
were
there?
talking about, but yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Oh boy.
You think that fire that we saw was their village?
Yes.
Well, I was talking to Tarkirian.
No, I'm just going to answer you. There's no question in your mind. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
When you're further away, it was hard to tell, but now, like,
You can
you,
see the burning
the,
building.
there's you, the village, and they're right in between.
Ah. Oh man.
Oh dear, that doesn't look good.
Well, this entire place is burning. This was their home, but what could have caused it? Even the orcs are running away. Oh
They
dear.
mentioned that it was. They mentioned that it was someone that looked like us, apparently.
It's like the
Wonder if
third,
it's my sister.
third time that's happened. Should probably get clear of the fire, though. Yes.
Sure.
I mean, I'm also gonna give the bag a little poke to see if the lerp actually got lost in there for some reason.
Are
Yes.
you okay?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Is everything okay out there?
Everything's okay. Just wondering if you were okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
things went a little
I just
more
thought you were.
smoothly than-
I just thought you were giving me a nice, friendly rock in the backpack. Just,
Oh.
just like the hammocks we have at home.
Well,
Yeah, that's what we were doing. Exactly.
as long as you're comfortable with it, and yeah, enjoy yourself.
Do I smell something burning? Are you making lunch?
What?
That fire is a bit too strong for anything we'd like to eat, but are you feeling hungry? Do you need something to eat?
Uh, I could eat, but only if it's no inconvenience. I can wait a bit.
Okay, well, we should probably get somewhere safer. Then we can probably see about getting something to
Yes.
eat. Oh. Something
Okay,
caught
so
fire.
so we can see the village, and the village is burning, right?
Yes, you come upon it,
Don't-
and it's
Okay.
your standard burning village scene, except there's a group of black knights riding around it and throwing torches into it.
Oh,
Oh,
Alright.
shoot.
And they're all rallying around a woman in armor who's handing them torches as they go by.
Oh, I, for one, would like to take cover somewhere so as not to be seen.
yes. Let's do that.
You hear her yell, "Burn the impure ones! Burn them!"
The impure
All right,
ones.
even more so. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, Tarkirian's already hiding somewhere.
I'm gonna go hide in a bush, decorate the shrubbery. Not decorate the
There we
shrubbery.
There's
Well-
our obligatory shrubbery reference.
Yep.
I'm all for it.
Well, given the fear that you're feeling at the present time, decorate the shrubbery makes a really good euphemism.
Yeah, true. probably while I'm hiding, might as well.
Yep.
But Barbarian,
Yeah.
I don't care about that kind of thing. I can just go in the bushes.
Yeah, we're
Squee
both
is Squee. No, no. Squee is hiding next to Tenacity. I was about to say behind, and then changed my mind.
good save.
Obviously very scared. And so, them. They're the ones.
Oh dear. Wait.
You know them? Are they the ones who? Did they also destroy your village or something?
No, the kobolds destroy Squee's village. But they the ones that kill kobolds and orcs.
Oh.
Oh, so these guys are.
So these guys are heroes? They're good guys?
These
What
guys
do you think they are? They
These
help
guys-
you?
Squee not know. Squee never talked to them.
I see. Okay.
Whoever they are, they seem like they're on a personal crusade against these orcs.
It would seem so.
What they consider them impure. They like paladins or something. I know you said they were knights. That's kind of just Tarkirian thinking to himself.
Well, paladins are technically knights, so.
Yep. What do you think, Tenacity? Should we try and talk to them, or just let them finish up and then just?
Let's wait until they finish up there.
I agree. I
Yeah,
don't
they
think I wanna
look
mess-
rather busy.
Yeah, I don't want any more unnecessary conflicts after that fight.
Yeah.
So I think we're opting to just observe these knights a little bit longer, as long as we're not seen.
You see them drag one of the orcs out and just behead it in front of everybody.
They are very enthusiastic, it seems.
That's a good word.
It's an it's a valid description. I can only hope we don't cross them. They seem rather efficient at what they're doing, if not messy either.
Let's just hope that they only care about orcs and, as Squeeze said, kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully these aren't the type that would kill any non-human being. Oh, if they are human, I suppose they may not be human underneath those armors.
Well, the one passing out the torches is definitely a human female.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe elf, you're not sure, but probably human.
Okay. So we're still just watching.
So is anything else happening with them?
They're still killing orcs. The fires are starting to burn down.
Oof. Ugh. Yeesh. Not sure what the deal is here, but
Any of the orcs running our way?
There's not many orcs left that can run anyway.
Okay.
But the armored lady says, "Move out and double check the perimeter."
Oh.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
And that's our cue to, how do you say, skedaddle.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
So the orc.
Gundark is just walking out with his hands up.
Gundark, what are you doing?
They have
No.
horses.
Oh. They have Oh.
Squee kind of grumpily
Well, we're
joins
not
him.
gonna help you right now. Have
Oh,
fun.
Oh, is Squee kind of joining Gundark there?
Yes.
You were saying? Oh,
Have
Squee,
fun.
not you. God dang it, I can't leave. I just can't leave these jerks behind.
Well, you're in the same position.
Yeah,
you're
they kind of revealed us anyway,
you're
didn't they?
you're short, and yeah, Tenacity has about a 50-50 shot of getting away. You guys are gonna get caught.
I thought you said dwarfs could run really fast. I don't know about gnomes,
Don't-
but you said dwarfs could run really fast.
Don't you remember Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was quoting.
Okay. Well, anyway.
It's been a
He
while.
he thinks he can run pretty fast, but he knows he can't outrun a horse.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh,
But he thinks that he could beat Tarkarian Tarkarian and Tenacity in a foot race. He's wrong, of course.
Shall see about that.
Challenge accepted. But it looks like our
You're-
position's been blown, so
He probably can beat Tarkarian. Tenacity,
like-
because she has the size advantage, would probably beat him.
I think that sounds about right.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
Too much time in the library while he was running away from people that he stole stuff from.
Oh man. So I guess Tarkarian is like, oh darn it, what are you guys doing? As he goes out to just kind of try to get them in, even though he knows what's going on. Do you really think they're gonna help us?
Well, I think he's just surrendering. He doesn't know if they're gonna help them.
Yeah.
Help us.
But in his logic, if he's going to run away, he's going to die tired.
You'd rather die fighting.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily fighting, but why run away when the horse is going to get him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
All right.
We're on
So I
horseback.
guess.
I guess we'll have to.
Fine. I follow you guys out.
All right.
Of course, you're spotted by the knights. And you're herded over to the woman. Gently using their swords and grunting.
Okay, I get your point. No need to push. Ow.
I think he's got the
Sit down there.
But it looks like they did not kill you instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They point you in the general direction of the woman, and you graciously comply.
Yeah.
When you get there, they make the suggestion that it would be a good idea to get on your knees. Get on your knees, vermin!
Oh dear.
All right. So we kneel
Neil.
for Zod.
And she says, off with their heads. No, sorry. Wrong one. Hey, I did the Alice in Wonderland play when I was in grade 5. It still sticks with me sometimes.
Well, that's cool.
Understandably.
That would have been fun for me to do as an elementary
Which character were you?
I was one of the cards that painted the roses red.
Ah.
Cool.
I could sing it for you, but I don't hate
Painting
I don't
the
hate you.
roses red.
Yep,
Painting the roses red.
I don't hate you guys enough to sing to you, so.
You got it.
The lady looks you up and down, and a dwarf, a gnome, and whatever you are. She's looking at you, Tenacity.
I don't feel the need to explain myself.
Perhaps we shall have to bring one of our inquisitors to examine you further. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Princess Ariel of the Knights of Purity.
This Ariel. Okay.
And I'll figure out a better name later.
I'll make a note of it here.
Knights of Purity.
Yes. We are the ones that...
Say purity.
Pure.
I was just thinking that sounds like a good tampon commercial or something like that.
Oh man, you're right. Okay.
We are here to exterminate the vile, degenerate forces from the face of this planet. And, well, we have no problems with gnomes. We have no problems with dwarfs. Goblins, bless their hearts, they try. But you look rather otherworldly looking at Tenacity again.
I was born in this world still.
So, so are these orcs. Sorry, little gnome, what did you say?
She is a tiefling, my lady.
Tiefling is not on our prescribed list. At least last I checked. You may rise.
All right. I suppose. Are we
Yep,
all rising?
That was a direction to all of you, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Because if she was going to give the order to execute anybody, it would have been while you were on your knees. So.
Yeah. All right.
Well, you see, my knights and I do very good work. We have a date with another town for the next day. Might I ask what the reason is for you being out this way?
We had business in Darkhaven.
Darkhaven's back the other way.
And while we were leaving Darkhaven...
And, well, yes. Let him explain. He is the better talker. He is the intelligent one.
Well, as we did have some business in Darkhaven, but as we were exiting the town, we saw the fire happening out here, so we decided to come look in case it was something that we thought to be needed. And lo and behold, saw some orcs running. Some of them tried to attack us, and we had to fend them off.
What business did you have in Darkhaven precisely?
We had a message to deliver to one of the blacksmiths down there.
Because Darkhaven is one of the towns on our list.
Well, we are not friends with anyone in Darkhaven. We were just there to deliver a message. In fact, we pretty much left right away, right after we left the message.
It was a rather explosive message, but we got it delivered.
I hope you understand, our new friends, but I'm going to have one of my mages quickly search you for anything that might be contraband.
Understandable. Trying to figure out how to get that.
How to get what?
Sorry, I'm thinking out loud here because I'm trying to see about...
Help the mouse.
Yeah.
Do you think that might be contraband?
Yeah.
One of the knights is basically using a wand as a magic detector.
Hey, it works. It works.
And he goes, who the hell has the mouse again?
I think Tarkarian usually carries it.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's in my bag.
He goes up to your bag. I don't know.
Oh. The wand lights up green, but it turns red if it detects something. That's fine.
Yes. And then they ask you to step through this archway to scan you. Take off your shoes.
I just love
your shoes, take off
modern day
that fancy robe you got. Gotta go through security to get on your flight. Okay, so
the knight says, "What do you keep in this backpack?"
Oh, right. So I reach in and I take out.
The lip says, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Oh. Right. Oh, well, I guess you could say we got some goods in here from someone else that we helped out before. Didn't realize they were of that nature, apparently.
So what are you doing? You're handing it to him. You're letting what's your
Oh,
reaction? Great line. I just don't know what you're doing.
oh, okay. Well, I thought I heard you say something there, so I kind of took it as a cue. But I'll just reach in and hold on to the cage that has the mouse in it, but I won't hand it over to them. I'll just take it out to show them.
The wand goes nuts. Princess Ariel says, "What is this abomination?"
We
That's
don't know. We're just the deliverers here. We were just
That's act-
asked to deliver it that way. And I just point in the mountains.
Yep. We were also tasked to deliver this creature here to somewhere in this mountain range. We were actually on our way over there as well, and we came across this burning village.
You're still holding the cage.
I am. And
Drop it on the ground so that we may destroy it.
I think
We...
I'm not sure what he'd think of that if we left that happen. Surely some sort of agreement can be made here. We know nothing about what this mouse is and of its importance. All we know is that it needs to be taken somewhere. That's the extent of what we know.
Knight Slaith, explain it to him. You feel a push from behind, a very sharp one, because it's with a mace, and you drop the cage.
Oh.
It
No, wait,
falls,
don't kill it.
it falls on the ground, and the door opens.
Oh. What,
It gets out on the ground. And of course, Princess Ariel and her knights are ready to surround it. When suddenly it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It starts to look more like an elephant than a mouse. Develops these little tiny wings.
Oh. What is this, like a polymorph? Oh.
And now it's hovering in the ground, hovering in the sky, with you on the ground, looking up at it. And yeah, you all have a distinct sense of danger. By the way, the cage never broke, just the door opened.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
So it's now a giant mouse with wings?
It's a giant elephant with wings. And now fishnet, if you will.
So it's almost like
It's
a
an elephant
Feldegriff.
bird.
It's like a Feldegriff or something?
Like an elephant demon.
Okay.
Oh, I've seen that.
Hang on a second. I think this is a good chance to use our group chat.
What you doing? Too many cooks. Who messaged me? No one.
It was a message from a ghost.
The ghost.
It's on the desktop. Good.
What are you putting in the chat?
I don't know, fishnet.
Oh, shoot.
Friendly little sword, ain't he?
That's what they look like.
Yes. And believe it or not, they fly.
That looks like a freaking That looks like a freaking demon satyr.
Pretty much what it is.
A mammoth tusked satyr. Oh. Now it just makes me wonder who we were going to be sending this to.
Well,
oh man, we gotta
if you remember that you were supposed to give it to the orcs, and you were also supposed to, or you were also told that Augustus was interested in it.
Oh, Augustus.
The vampire that came out of
Yeah,
Maurice and Patrice.
that's right. There's a lot of names to remember here.
Yeah.
That's true. I gotta make those notes.
So I'm going to call it there
Ooh,
All right.
okay.
because
yeah, it's getting kind of late.
it's getting late, and I also, yeah, this is probably the best place to leave it because you guys got to think.
Yep. So we got a good fight in there too. That was always fun.
Um,
And lots of adventure.
what was I trying to think? Oh, that's what I was trying to think. Restore your hit points to where they were, back to whatever it was.
Okay.
Because
Actually, I didn't
This-
take any hits.
I know Tenacity did, and I know it was Gundark took one.
Yeah, I got like a hit of 3.
Yeah.
Like at 41, and now it's still back at 44.
It's not much, but the same thing.
This is gonna be a big fight.
It might be. This is why
Oh.
you guys do need to talk a little bit and think. The knights are not necessarily on your side.
Yep.
The LERP thinks this thing is a friend. Might change its mind. Scales, don't know whether he's going to be terribly effective.
Hmm.
And I need to think of what I'm going to add into this encounter to make it completely fair.
Right. Well, we'll have a couple of weeks to figure that out. Because I think I'll be heading out of town for the second half of next week.
Okay.
I'll be